What is up, y'all? It's your boy Omni coming at you with Invincible stream, Sunday OVA 3. Been a while since we've done an off-topic stream. We got the return of Bishop BG this week.
What is going on, everyone?
Man, you better talk to these people.
I mean, what is it?
You've been neglecting your fan base.
I'll be talking when we got this topic going.
We got the newly minted Bishop Tarnish.
Yo. Omni-Man the GOAT.
And we got Bishop Squid.
I mean, for a title that says Invincible, the protagonist sure likes getting stomped out.
Steel-toe boots.
Steel-toe
Iron Tims.
Spiked Tims. We ain't even talking steel Tims. We're talking spiked Tims.
Nah, realistically though, Mark is probably my favorite character in the show.
I mean, I like him.
Eddie.
Not really.
I mean, I like him.
I really like Mark.
Bad for him though.
He's your favorite character?
In the show so far, yeah. I haven't delved into the comics too much yet.
Oh man, I don't blame you for saying that, but you'll see.
I mean, one of my favorite superhero is Spider-Man, and he reminds me a lot of Spider-Man in the show.
I feel it. That's why he was my favorite at that point in time too.
He's like Spider-Man if his mom owned a real estate.
Because my favorite is Eve.
Adam Eve?
Yeah, she's my favorite character.
I could not stand Rex though.
No. Oh.
Rex, what do you think I was referring to?
Oh, yeah. Listen, he did his thing.
Oh no, you won't. No, you'll understand why I say that later.
Let me guess, he's gonna become like a raw character, and then I'm gonna be
actually, you'll have no. You couldn't guess why I'm saying this.
All I'm saying is that nigga.
Why BG sound like a full-blown villain there?
Wait.
You never get me.
Like I said, either you'll watch it and find out, or you'll read it and find out. But whenever you do, you'll know.
But as of now, in season 1, I cannot stand this man.
Fair enough. He's a piece of shit.
Look, my thing is that even like the piece of shit guys like Omni-Man, or it's like at least he had like a thousands of years indoctrination that kind of led to it all, so it didn't feel like, oh yeah, this is, because a lot of times it's like, dude, how did you actually spend more time, like when you have like this alien technically spent more time on this planet than, like, they didn't do that. Like, I was glad about that, because that's one of those weird things that people do in stories a lot, where they don't make the person be really, 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 really old, and in turn it makes it really weird. Like, you're like 25 and you've been here for like 15 years. Why are you more loyal to this than this?
I mean, what is it? Wait, what are you talking about exactly?
It's basically like how sometimes you would have a character like Mark join his dad, and they'd be like, why would you do that? That doesn't even make sense.
Oh yeah, fair.
You've been doing it, like, so like Mark being like, dude, I've lived here for 17 years. I was like, thank you, because there are definitely shows I've encountered and tried to burn out of my brain where people are like, my father is like everything to me. I'm gonna go do it.
I mean,
that really made a lot of sense, especially when like Omni-Man was like, I had to be sure you were a Viltrumite. He was like, sure of what? So if I wasn't, I'd just be another human to conquer. I was like, facts.
Man, the thing is, when they get farther into this all comes around, and I love it. I'm very surprised you didn't try to get Noxie on here, because he has very interesting takes about fucking Invincible.
Well, the thing with Noxie is that he's usually busy during the day.
That Detective Smash?
It's Omni. We got the Omni-Man stash.
Detective Smash on the case.
Gotta take down that Viltrumite. But nah, I figured the Omni-Man mustache would be appreciated.
You know what's really crazy though? Omni-Man really let his son get a train ran on him.
Hey, look, what
He didn't want
superpower?
he didn't want no smoke with Battle Beast.
He really did not. If he
Oh, you're
did
talking.
that,
Oh, you're talking about Omni-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't want no smoke.
He did not. That's why. That's why when he saw his son getting clapped, he just stared at him and flew off.
Like that's one of the wildest. Like because I kind
I'm
of wish
surprised that's not a meme.
like Mark got it. Like okay, Mark, it's excusable because of how hard Mark was getting folded. But when I woke up, I definitely would have been like, "Wasn't you watching me get folded?" Like,
Well, I mean, to be fair, he wasn't even fully conscious. You know, he saw.
Yeah, I don't think he's seen that.
yeah, like I think he just like assumed it wasn't real. Because like if I fully remembered that, I would have been like, "Nah, bro, we got to talk." Like, what was that? I got put in actual pack. Like, what do you mean?
no, Battle Beast bodied that man so badly.
He didn't want no smoke.
It's crazy how like such a high level opponent just showed up in season 1.
I'm not gonna lie though. I genuinely appreciate the fact that, on one hand, Mark getting his ass beat did get kind of old sometimes. Where I was like, bro, I'm gonna need you to handle something. Like,
Yo, bro, when I was on episode 6, I was like, boy, every episode, another ass whooping.
like I was like, bro, you gotta come on, study some jujitsu, do something, dog. Like, what you doing out here?
I mean, you're going to.
Oh, the train scene was crazy. Oh my god.
The funny part is that's actually only in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
What up, guys?
Hey, Bonzu's here.
Yo, guys. Literally, I thought that we were about to stream like really later because it's not like, you know.
You never answered whether or not you wanted to do it later, so we didn't.
Oh,
I'm glad he didn't because I couldn't do it later.
Oh, I'm happy. Oh, that's so cute of you guys. So
I
sorry.
probably couldn't do it. I probably couldn't do it later either.
Yeah, it's the 4th of July, motherfucker.
That's true.
I mean, I don't care about the holiday, but
I don't care about the holiday. Nigga, I care about the food.
oh god,
That's
that's what
real.
I'm saying.
I mean, what you wait? That's like day July 4th, right?
Yes.
See, you don't even know what day it is. That's how important this holiday is.
Wait a minute. I think something happened on 4th of July. I can't really remember right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
bruh. Even a non-American like me know what day it is.
Yeah, we planted the flag and essentially established this hellhole.
No. You
I feel the same way. I
planted
feel the
flag.
same way about
Some white
the
guys planted the flag and said you're free. No, not you are free. We are free, but you were not included.
Exactly. So that's what I was like.
I feel the same way about the 4th of July. How I feel about Thanksgiving. I don't give a fuck about Thanksgiving. I just want to play.
Of course.
Yeah,
It's all about food.
Listen, you just want that
I love
food.
food now.
The concept is nice, but the holiday is it's a fugazi.
So it's not real.
In fact,
Like Christmas, the older I got, I stopped celebrating Christmas kind of too.
You don't like gifts, nigga?
I don't get gifts no more. I'm an adult now. Niggas give me socks and cologne and shit.
Your parents,
Hey,
your parents
if they
hard
give you
on
that Bulgari, it's worth it.
they hard on you. They give me and my brother. They still give us gifts. Not like no. They don't give us consoles and shit no more. But they'll give us shit.
Remember when I was 15, I got that fresh iPhone for Christmas. Not no more.
dang, it really be like that though.
After that, I stopped caring. I was like, damn.
I don't do Christmas. We don't do Christmas here. So, allez. My mother likes to do something to eat, but we don't get gifts.
Okay. Random sidetrack.
Mhm.
Because we've been bringing up holidays. Japan loves everyone's holidays.
Not theirs.
They are a highly secular nation, but they will like take any holiday. Like, don't be surprised if like in 10 years from now you watch an anime that has like an Easter episode. because they're starting to celebrate Easter too with hiding eggs and all this other stuff.
Ari had Easter eggs.
Yeah, like they don't care about like Easter for real, but they're like, well, Easter holiday, let's do it. Yeah, sure, why not?
Actual like origin of Easter.
Talking about the actress,
So,
the actual origin?
so you basically calling Japan culture vultures.
Wow.
Look,
Wow.
there's a common Japanese expression that says the Japanese are born Shinto, marry Christian, and die Buddhist. Because they just like bounce between like it's like, oh, I like that wedding ceremony style, so we're gonna do that. I like that, so we're gonna do that. They just be having fun with it.
It's just
Flashy ass.
they also adopted Buddhism and different religions. So
Yeah.
it's a country that are not afraid to date are not afraid to accept some other cultures. Not deeply in their culture, but more like you can.
Well, they don't necessarily respect or value the religions. They just care about the day itself and like the traditions.
Listen, all that matters is the crank.
They just like the aesthetic. They just like the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Nobody.
It's like a designer day. Oh.
It's all about the crunk. That's it.
But back on Invincible, real quick. Can somebody mention the end of episode 1? And I'm gonna be honest, I like appreciated having that in that first episode because I was like, realistically, this is gonna be one of those series where like I was like, it has to have something different about it, or it's gonna have to have some edge to it, because otherwise it's just gonna be like the cookiest of cutters. And so you get the Omni-Man pulling up on everybody at the end of her episode 1. And you're like, all right, cool. This is where we are. This is what we're doing. We're wiping people out first episode.
Easily too.
Yeah.
Squashing heads. Like
my boy Red Rush.
Also, Red Rush fumbled. He fumbled.
He really did. He really did. He did not have to like keep trying to hit him. All he had to do was play defense.
Like,
if he played defense, Omni-Man would be in a pack now. I swear.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
No, he would have been.
He would.
Because like if he had just prioritized keeping everybody safe instead of trying to go in for blows himself, then like, because Omni-Man was constantly getting baited. Like they was going like even with Omni-Man up until Red Rush got like captured.
I thought Omni-Man was holding back to make it look like, an encounter happened.
I personally don't think so, because I can remember correctly.
It's weird. Either the show nerfs Omni-Man or buffs him. I don't really know which one it is. Because he in the comic there is no competition.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, in the show they kind of tried to make it seem like.
Didn't Omni-Man like murder them all at like in the middle of the dark?
No, he fought them. They fought him.
Oh, okay.
They didn't know who he was, but they were fighting him. And then they realized who he was, and they was like, yeah, no. And they weren't like really getting any hits. He was just bodying them.
So comic Omni-Man just rolls through him. But
that's what I'm saying. In the show, and they made it seem like more of a fight.
No, like they straight up put Omni-Man in a near-death state. Man was in the hospital for like days and stuff. It was pretty bad for him too.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, my ribs," when Mark hugged him. Like,
I said it was fake as hell. He was good. He was good. He was trying to make it seem like he wanted them to investigate him. Well, he didn't want them to investigate him. So he was like really trying to sell the fact that he was beat up too. And that the Guardians was all dead.
He was really the version of the animation really showed him like tired from that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know, mate.
Even the wounds of Red Rush. He was smart, man.
The comic, the show, like I said, the show made it seem more like they were actually a threat, which is not very helpful from when they get to that Immortal fight. And after he stops fucking around, he just one-shots him.
Exactly. You whipped him in half again.
That's what I'm saying. Like they couldn't fuck with him. They couldn't fuck with him. That's why it's like it's weird.
Well, see, the way I had just like been taking that is that like everything made him stronger. Because like I
Well,
felt like he just
And
like kept.
he was
see,
low key buff too.
the thing about
After he went to that planet and he destroyed it, he was low key stronger after that.
the thing
Yeah, so
about
I just figured
Viltrumites
like all
is
that damage made him way stronger, and that's why he like took the damage from them because it was gonna make him way stronger.
see that thing about Viltrumites, the way their strength works is they're stronger the older they are.
Yeah,
Like,
he
and
aged
he
like
and but he
actually
no he only aged like
physically
10 months. He only aged like 10 months.
on that planet.
It was only 10 months, so they didn't really
Right.
age. So he didn't really age. So that's the thing. It's like how do I phrase this? It's weird shit. It's really weird shit because it's kind of inconsistent in some areas, but but they're kind of like science. So of course it's gonna be fucking inconsistent. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
But the point being is like I'm angry as fuck that, but only if like fucking Ponzu has read the fucking comic because I can't say as much as I'd like.
No, I read some stuff of the comic, but I didn't finish because I wanted
Is
to.
it literally just me? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're just alone. So,
I made it a
I
point to
could
not
tell you read
spoil
the
this for
manga.
people.
Yeah, I could tell you read
Manga.
the manga.
The
I'm saying
manga.
manga. I mean comic. You moving like manga only readers right now. You like, nah, in the comic, like,
See,
oh, I got
because I watch a lot of content too about the videos sometimes because I remember the first thing that I heard, like some people say to me, like when he beat the I forgot the name, the fake ass Justice League. They said
Hey man,
in the comic he just washed them literally. They had no chance at all.
hey man,
No.
I ain't got no clue when that show's coming back.
Invincible was an interesting show execution in of itself though, just because we constantly it was like Invincible Friday. All right, Invincible
Yeah.
Thursday. Like
I mean, I love watching it, but at the same time, everybody else was fun. But I will say that what makes it fine for, in my opinion, what makes it fine for people to read the comic and then watch the show is because they rearrange everything and change a lot of shit. Like a good example of such, you know, when he fights Battle Beast and him and Titan fight Battle Beast in the show, Mark gets fucked all the way up. That man was on the brink of death. In the comic, he stands up. Is like, damn, that was rough. It wasn't that bad. Nowhere near that bad. He didn't get nearly as fucked up.
wait, so the show put more respect on Battle Beast's name than he needed?
Oh no, he definitely needs some respect on his name, but it wasn't not for that.
Okay.
Nigga went like full, like he was fighting against his mortal enemy against Mark in the show.
yeah, Titan a whole ass nigga though. Can we talk about that?
Okay,
Nigga,
time out.
He finessed the shit out of Mark.
No, they at least gave him a reason in the show. In the comic, he's just finessed the nigga for no reason. He just doesn't.
He a whole ass nigga for that.
Like in the show, they gave him like a life. They gave him a family. They gave him like why he does crime. He don't do none of that in the comics.
It was hella inconsistent in the show though, because his wife made it seem like she didn't know who he was, and then at the end, like they was up.
What do you mean she didn't know who he was?
She knew
Like,
from the beginning that he was a gangster,
nah,
No,
she
didn't
they
know
went
if
to
he was
the.
still doing this shit.
My memory's foggy on it, but like I remember that he made it seem like to his family that he was a good guy, and then he did all that.
No. Oh, you mean like she didn't know what he did on the side?
Yeah,
that's not inconsistent. Yeah, I'm
Like,
yeah.
That man is a good guy.
He lived a double life.
Yes.
double life ass.
Think,
nigga.
Solo, think. There's no such thing as coincidences.
Yeah, he lived a fucking double ass life. So and I mean, what is it? For all she knows, she came into some money.
Look, my thing with Titan is Mark was kind of a privileged white boy angle, like the way he was talking and like moving, like, oh yeah, I do big things, like yeah. Like
you saw that as a privileged white boy. I saw that as a cocky teenager.
I saw it as like all of it, like being like so detached from like
I kind of saw that because Titan was like, "Oh, let me show you what you don't see up there
Yeah, like
down here."
yeah, like it seemed like a reference to like not only like him.
I
but,
definitely think it was meant to be like a slight little commentary. I just don't feel like in the show itself it was meant to be him talking about him being I'm fucking like a white nigga or a mixed nigga, whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, because I'm still not sure if Debbie's Asian or white.
Oh no, she is. No, she's Asian. She's Asian.
Okay.
In the show, I don't know about the comic, but in the show, she is.
Wait.
In the comic, she's not. They're just white.
No, I don't think she's anything. I think she's like racially ambiguous in the comic because it depends on how they feel like. Sometimes she looks like she looks kind of like the comic. Sometimes she don't.
Where's Mark? Where's Mark? Debbie? Where's
Mark? Also,
the best one was episode 8. He's like, for Mark to face his father and survive, he'll need to be. And they play that badass theme with the blood splatter.
Dog, that was wild because it was just like somebody just like poured a bucket on it. Like they were like, yeah, he's, and you were like, oh,
you see why they did that?
Yeah, no, like when you know, once you recognize the pattern, as soon as you saw that, you were like, let me grab the Holy Rosary from Mark.
That's
you don't
tough.
need it all. Like,
I can't believe. I refuse to believe after all of the sheer just like beating Mark took, to say the
Bro,
least.
he did not back
cannot
down
think
though.
it's gonna be even worse in the comics later on. Like, if this is how it is now, how are we gonna live?
I mean, to be fair, I don't think. I'm off the top of my head. Oh no, he does. He does get fucked up again. Never mind, but not as often. Not as often. He'll start to be useful in season 2.
Bro, he knew he couldn't beat Omni-Man, and he still fought him anyway. That was real nigga shit.
yeah, I respect the heart.
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna get way more gruesome.
I respect the heart.
If they
I
are creative
but you still getting whooped. Like,
I respect the heart above. I respect the heart above all else. He was bloodied up. He was like, "I'll stop you." He's getting beat up.
Oh yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It's just about that end of the day. Futile.
They just made it like a show.
Omni-Man was like, "I'm ready." Omni-Man was like, "I'm ready when you are." He fucking threw him into a mountain. That shit was his dialogue in the last episode was wild. Like,
I wasn't. Oh, it wasn't.
They could be a part of something bigger or die.
It wasn't the dialogue for me. It was the animation. They had some very good character acting in there.
Yo, his character, that shit was.
Look,
his facial expressions.
Yes,
what's the
exactly.
issue? 17 more years. Get another son.
I can always.
listen, if anyone punches
17 more years for me.
Come on, if anyone punches you so hard, you get flung across a building and then into the streets so badly that it like cascades on itself and destroys and kills like hundreds. We are done in that fight. I'm leaving. If I have to get punched that hard, offer it.
It was so dope.
Also, the fact that it still descended into the classic parent beating conversation. Why did you make me do this? Yeah, okay, Dad. Like,
man, just remembering how hard it was for me watching that episode. Damn, bro. The first time that when I was expecting it, from the beginning, though, the moment that he told his story about, I come from a hero's family, from a hero people, I thought, nah, you're Saiyans. You're a colonizer from the start.
Oh, I mean, I kind of already guessed what his real thing was.
Yes.
Like beforehand about the main conquerors. I already kind of knew that.
As soon as he said, Earth isn't yours to conquer.
No.
Over.
No. For
me,
me, I knew from episode 1. I knew from episode when he
I'm saying, like, once you hit that point, there was like literally, if you don't know it at this point, like,
yes.
Well, the thing is, I think my friend my friend, for example, a lot of people actually had this problem. When he said that, I think they had the idea that he wanted to be the one to conquer Earth. That was not how I saw it. When I heard that line, my mind was, yep, that confirms it. They're conquerors. The whole race is conquerors. So when he says it's not yours to conquer, it's not. He means I want to conquer. He means this is Viltrumite territory, you little bitch.
Yep. Right, that's what he meant. That's what he meant. Okay, that's how I saw it too.
Also, Alan.
I love Alan.
Alan. Okay, I love that Alan. I'm glad that they like mentioned like as a plot point that Alan does get penalized for that because he did fumble hard.
Yeah.
Like first off, he's going to the wrong planet for like 3 years. Then
losing.
Then knew he was like a Viltrumite because like what's funny is like Mark even says in like the first fight something about being a Viltrumite or something like that. So it's like dude didn't even like remember that dude mentioned being a Viltrumite, like when it was said to him.
And probably it wasn't even like the first time.
And then he came. Then he came after the attack and said, "Oh my God, there's a Viltrumite on your planet." Yeah, he kind of fucked it up already.
To be fair, I don't think he was listening to him.
No.
Yeah. Also, R Blast came in with super chat. Mark in the end didn't flee, even if he should have. Yeah.
Wait, who really won? Who really won that fight?
I mean,
nah.
I guess that's a ring out. He did leave the solar system.
He left, and he didn't take over Earth.
I mean, if you're asking who won in the end, if you're saying who won in the end, it was Mark. If you're asking who won the fight, it was the Omni-Man.
I mean, that's what I mean ultimately. But yes, Omni-Man did whoop his ass. We all collectively agree on that.
Mark used what y'all ever seen Kung Pao?
No.
The movie where the dude has a talking tongue, but like not like he uses his tongue to talk, but like his tongue has a face that talks.
No.
What the fuck? What the hell is that?
The
fuck? They're running with weird things, man.
You'll be watching some interesting things, bro.
The only thing that happened that was in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that's just bizarre. It has bizarre in its title.
So look, he was the chosen one. The important thing is that there's a character. So it's a movie that was like a comedy made over an old kung fu movie. And basically there's a character named Wimp Lo who they're like, he was like, this is Wimp Lo. We trained him. He's an idiot. We trained him wrong as a joke. And then like he'd be like, face to foot style. How'd you like it? Oh yeah. Let's see how you feel after you taste my balls to your fist. And I'm like, oh God.
They really did man dirty.
Like they did train dude to get his ass beat to win. That was Mark, that episode. Face to fist style. Come out with the belt. New champion of Earth.
Bro, Mark used that Rocky Marciano plan without actually winning half the time. That's the goated part.
Oh snap! Hey Sean, you trying to come up for the Invincible discussion?
Like, you know what? We have to congratulate Mark on something. He is extremely durable, physically and mentally.
He is.
Bruh.
Yeah, he okay. Mark
like
is aware.
Like the screen.
That's the important part. Like, it's not like Mark is pretending he didn't get like whooped all the time.
Bruh.
He was sitting there like, man, I've been getting packed up so hard. I don't know if I should even bother being a hero. Like, I might be for the worse.
How long was he out for? I can't remember.
Oh, against Battle Beast? I think he was out for...
No, he was out for 6 weeks against him. No, 3 weeks against him, but I'm talking about Omni-Man.
Oh.
I don't know. But they didn't... They didn't say something.
Oh, they did specify. I just can't remember what it was. Was it like 2 months, I think?
Let's see.
Because, like I told you, in the comic, he doesn't get Battle Beast at all. But it was 3 weeks in the show. Because actually, I forgot about that. It's so funny because the Battle Beast stuff doesn't even happen until after Omni-Man beats his ass.
Really?
Yeah.
So wait, they rearrange the weapons?
Nigga, do you know the part where they go to that alien planet?
Yeah, that happens like way later.
Yeah, that is also I also heard about this.
Pack a lunch my ass.
After Omni-Man.
look, Mark is lucky he ain't a human. Otherwise, this boy would have the worst CT ever.
Again, the rearranging of the content is very interesting. That's why.
Well, see, for what I'm understanding is that they give some. I will say, if you have a timeline where our boy Mark didn't get his powers, you know what I mean? I don't think that he would have that he would have like take that he would have like take control of the planet. You know what I mean? It's really at the moment that his son got his powers the whole plan accelerated because he was just living the life, having a happy family, Omni-Man, and I don't. That's when, at the moment that he said, "Really, you get powers? You're not joking? Okay, time to beat some asses and allez, to conquer. Time to conquer. I got my second soldier with me.
So are
Uh,
you
my-
so you implying that if Mark never got his powers, Omni-Man would just stayed Omni-Man for the rest of his life?
Not for the rest of his life, but he won't. Like he said, for them, living like life is like they live a long life. So he wouldn't mind. I don't think that if it depends if he get the signal of his race to come to activate to fastening like the accelerated the conquering of Earth, he would have done it. You know what I mean? But I don't feel the matter that they show him in the beginning of the series. I don't think that he would have done it from himself because he was living a life that he never lived in his life. You know what I mean? That's, yeah, for sure. It does the thing. Yeah, he was living a family life, uh, having his dog. Damn, thinking that Omni-Man is a zoophile is fucking weird. So he was living with his dog, his child half dog. Uh, so yeah, he was living the life, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
he had
very, very interesting take.
yeah, that's why I really love the character. Like,
See, here's
I
my thing.
do love your mother, but she's like a pet
That
to
to
me.
me, like what?
Dang. Like this man really thought like he was being polite with that statement. That's the crazy thing.
bro, when you know,
Man.
Like
there is
it feels like he genuinely sat there and was like, I think this is the nice way to say how I feel.
yep.
So Mark ain't gonna
Interesting.
get mad at this.
Interesting, bro.
Dang. Didn't he know about not objectifying?
But
Well,
there is
since
something that I wanted to say that I was really disappointed with Mark in his early training scenes.
what's that?
And that was the part where he got punched in the chest and he was like, you hurt me.
Chill.
I was like, bro.
And see all them punches he took at the end? Chill.
Like I was like early Mark, I was like, bro, come on, like this is what you signing up for, bro. I don't know, like you can't come out like this.
He caught him off guard. He caught him off guard, man.
Chill.
That's why you gotta stay on guard. Stay on guard. Regardless.
Was
Like,
learn.
I got my ass beat as a child, getting caught off guard, even getting stomped out. It still took longer, like more than that, like before, it took
Yeah,
He was
a
stomped out by a
stomps
nigga with super strength.
Guys, I will tell you something
when
about
you're
Mark.
5 years
He
old,
never
it
got
might as
his
well be
ass
that.
beat. Never got his ass beat by his parents. He's that kind of kid.
He like Omni-Man is like 6'2", 200 pounds. Is just like built in this. Like I don't know, man. And he seems like he knows how to punch. If he throws one like right like at my sternum, I might have to take a breather or two.
It was him being like super shook, like you hurt me. I'm like, bro, like he been training you. You should have. You got to be ready for
Should
him
have
to punch you at least once.
Chill.
Like,
You saw how he stood up to him in the end. Chill.
yeah, I was proud of him there. I was still just a little disappointed in that scene. I was like, bro.
Well,
Should they at least spend?
I was disappointed in his first fit. That shit was garbage. He had on that scarf.
Facts, though.
That
Facts.
shit was ass.
It
Facts.
was, but that's why I liked
bet
it.
he was
Because it was
punching.
ass. I
Bro,
like when the first costume's ass.
Debbie should have threw that costume in the trash.
Okay.
No, like I said, I like when the first costumes are ass.
PG, you making a good point though, because there's something about not only like the character's performance upgrading, but their outfit getting better and better as the series progresses. Like we see it with Deku, where it's like,
yeah.
Oh, we seen it with that. We seen it with Deku.
His first one's ass, and then his second one's okay, and then his third one's cool.
Nah, costume beta was lit. The stain arc fit was fire.
Yeah, I said it was okay because there's a lot. It's those knee pads that fuck it all up. Those big ass knee pads.
Niggas be hating on knee pads. Like
nigga had those big ass knee pads. They were not. that was not it.
You do not need.
If you was in the streets like that too, you need knee pads, nigga.
exactly.
Archbishop E.
You really do not.
Undefeated on the
yeah.
East.
You do not.
What it do?
Well, okay, thank you. At least there's somebody else who read the goddamn comic. Finally.
Damn, we were anime only. We were cartoon only. That's crazy.
Hey, why OP Shigaraki just hit his manga volume with the croc?
Excuse me?
What do you
Remember
mean?
the croc?
You mean the shoe?
No, the croc spread technique.
My brain.
You don't remember when the croc got packed up for spreading his manga volume like pussy?
Yeah.
Oh, croc.
I thought you were talking about, bro. I'm keeping it.
I thought about crocodile.
I thought you was talking about Crocs.
I don't know. I
did
am.
too,
I know
but
he was
I
talking.
was like,
Nah,
crocodile,
he was
and I was
talking
like,
about
oh.
Croc.
I don't remember
Yeah.
no crocodile villain.
Nah,
you
he
know what I'm
talking
talking
about
about?
Croc.
He's
He
talking about
talking about
one
Croc.
of our mutuals, Croc. He finally found that fucking he finally bought that Shigaraki volume, and he had like two fingers like in a peace sign holding the book open, kind of like how you spread open the vagina. So niggas started fucking clowning the fuck out of him for taking that picture.
Man, that shit was so
bringing back the Croc technique.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
we really got packed up.
It was so funny. I remember that.
So BG, everybody else in here is anime only, son. That's crazy.
Yes, they are.
Look, East.
It's just us.
I get it.
I've dipped my pinky toe in the comics. I haven't really went in yet.
I dipped like my big thumb in the comic.
And I dived right in, so that's why I'm already finished.
How many volumes is Invincible? Out of curiosity.
Wait, I tried.
They
After I finished watching the show, I tried to order the comics online, but they were sold out.
I read
Yeah,
them
good
bitches.
luck with that. That
I read
shit,
them.
boom.
I read the nigga. You might as well just buy them bitches digitally. If you won't be able to find it.
Basically,
Yeah,
that's
Because I read like 50 of the issues off Comixology. That's all they had, so I had to start reading illegally.
Damn.
You mean by other means that mother?
I can always start again.
17 more years.
Other avenues.
Of course.
That's
See,
what you think.
Y'all needed to watch more of those commercials when you were growing up, where the old lady gets jumped in an alleyway, and then
Stealing movies is a crime.
What did I say? This is piracy.
I just immediately
Oh my
thought about the
God.
Boondocks.
I saw.
Yeah.
I saw them. No, I saw them things. You're talking about the when it's like dark at night, and then it's like
yeah,
and when he gets jumped, and they say like this is like piracy.
yeah, it's like some old person getting like beat up, stomped out, and stabbed.
I remember those were on DVDs. I remember those.
I remember that. I think the main one I remember the VHS ones and shit. I remember one of the main ones, the DVD VHS ones was like some ugly ass vintage gray type tone overlay over the fucking screen. It was like two kids and it was like flashing words across the screen. It's like, don't do piracy or you'll do time. And it's like these niggas at a computer and like they fucking jail cell slam against these niggas.
I remember that.
Boy, like, boy, you get your goddamn.
No, I remember seeing that one as well.
No, they really made piracy look as bad as like murder in terms of catching a
Oh
kid.
God.
I mean, the only thing piracy does to me, the only thing piracy really does is it hurts the workers. But if you're talking about like the music and shit, nigga, all I'm doing is taking the $10 away from a nigga who's making 10 million.
Bro, you know what's so funny about that shit to me was that niggas would be like talking about piracy, all this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, I just go down to the plaza with my mom and shit, and then we just go, or my uncle or somebody, then we just go get bootleg movies from a nigga selling all them shits in the bag.
In the
But
barbershop,
the-
in the barbershop, and they
Oh
be
my
playing
God.
movies. They be playing movies that's still in theaters. Like, nigga, how'd you get this copy?
Boy, the barbershop
Oh, no.
niggas stay having the exclusive.
I
That
remember-
motherfucker.
Look,
remember
the
when I was a
barbershop is
kid.
where you could get DVDs, weed, and a taper. Like,
I ain't know about no
Before you leave that
weed.
bitch.
Nah, I know about, bro. I had a whole
not
sesh
religion.
with my barber one time. Like,
That's crazy. Because
like in the middle of the haircut, like one of the customers who was, I swear to God, true story, after me, the guy that was after me, he rolled up and then he passed it to my barber. I was like, damn, nigga, you kind of cutting my hair right now. And then my barber passed it to me. I was like, all right, so coolin'. I'm not even mad no more. And then he didn't fuck up the haircut after that. So I was like, all right.
you lit.
Good shit.
He was like,
I was
hey,
like, damn, this nigga kind of faded. What if he like fuck my lineup up? But he did it. Like,
yo, wild.
What if
know,
you go like a starfish on your head or something like that?
yeah,
You know-
son, I would have had to wear my do-rag for like 2 months after that.
Hey, hold up. Because you mentioned starfish. And I kind of need this spoil. They do eventually have to go back to Mars, right? Because they kind of fucked over Mars.
Oh, they fucked Mars
they don't
so
go back to
badly
Mars.
over,
They don't
man.
go
I'll
back
just
to
say,
Mars.
this.
I'll just say, they don't go back to Mars. Mars comes to them.
All right,
Yeah.
that works. I just need to make sure that comes back because I'm like,
It gets addressed. It gets
Wow,
addressed.
you
That's what
really
I will say.
fucked up Mars.
because like,
Nigga said they fucked over Mars.
dog, did they not?
They really did.
Bro,
Nah. This
To be
the crazy.
fair,
This the
To be-
crazy thing though. Oh,
Mhm.
you got BG.
I was gonna say, to be fair, they didn't really fuck up Mars, but somebody did. But it wasn't them. It was one of the. No, East knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
it
know
wasn't
exactly
actually
what
Mark's fault. It was somebody's fault though.
Okay.
yeah.
Definitely somebody else's
From what
fault.
I remember, the thing about it is like because there is one Martian that changed of place with one of these
Well, I
guys.
wasn't going to say that, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I
Yes.
noticed it because he like almost got the flag wrong and then he like fixed it. So we knew there was a
Yes.
Martian.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
like what happens is one of the Martians leaves one of the humans there. Like he switches the nigga out, so that way they can have those whatever the fuck you call them niggas. They can thrive because they've been oppressed for far too long.
Cephalopods, niggas.
Yeah, and he wanted to be, and besides, he's like, yeah, I need to go to Earth. This is awesome. And then so he kind of fucked everything up.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though is that them niggas teased so many fucking characters that should not be seen no time soon at the end of season 1. I'm like
who?
No, that Conquest should not have been in that bitch.
Oh,
boy.
Conquest. Well, the funny thing is you wouldn't know that if you don't read it though. If you don't read it,
exactly. But that's the thing. I'm like, damn, these niggas jump far as fuck, boy. What the hell? I was like, bro, why is Conquest here? He don't come until after that event, that big event. So I'm like,
yeah, but I think that'll be in season 2. I think
you
that's
think
I heard some events.
I think they're gonna cap off. I think they're gonna cap off season 2 with the Invincible War.
that's a big thing to do.
It is, and I can't wait.
The thing about it, I know that for Mark it's only pain and suffering because I heard some stuff. They showed me some characters in the story. I don't know if they will adapt it, but if they adapt it,
Wait, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
and I won't spoil. I just said there is some stuff that I heard about for the main character like Mark.
Yeah.
Some stuff is gonna happen to him, and I really hope that they do it.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, we're not like.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I've seen some comments. I know what you're referencing.
Yeah, I don't know. It may be wild, and they may do that, but that's kind of tough to do because at the same time,
it is something really important today to do.
I mean,
wait, let me finish.
Nah, this is actually like a major spoiler.
No. I won't say anything. Like I said, I won't say anything. But in our today's political climate and cultural climate,
I
that
feel like
stuff has to
it's
be
like
done correctly. And
I feel
correctly,
like
I
you're
mean
making it a little bit
correctly.
more obvious the more you talk about it.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. Correctly, correct. When I mean correctly, I mean like they made it in the books. From what I remember, what people say to me, the way that it was made, it is something really important for today. And
Oh no, it is. It is. It's just more like the more you explain that, the more somebody can just put two and two together about what you're
So
saying.
whoa,
it's
hold on. So
good.
here's the thing: if somebody
You're
puts two and two
referring
together, that's fine.
That's
Like
fine.
being able to figure something out isn't the same as somebody spoiling you, though.
Yes.
No, I know. I'm saying essentially when you add more to it, you make it harder to not figure it out. That's what I'm saying.
The
Are
thing
you
about it
talking
is
about, like,
smart people that
battle?
like to think ahead will do that. People that don't want to think ahead will say, I don't know what he's talking about.
Wait, are you like referring to like that?
Hold on.
I just want to know. Is that what you're referring to?
Squid,
Yeah.
you're smarter than this.
I couldn't even hear what Squid said, but I'm going to say it's
Yeah.
probably a yes. Actually, here, Squid, we talked about it in the Bishop Circle a little bit today. Boom.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh,
But
yeah. Okay.
Why
Well-
did you make me do this?
What?
Oh, never mind. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't that obvious.
I told you so. I told you so.
Anyway, okay.
They added. I don't know if y'all talk about it, but I'm surprised how much they like rearranged, but it fit better to the narrative of that. Because when Kirk McMahon when he came back, it was like, all right, now I got like fucking 15 years fucking writing on my belt.
Roboting hard.
So I can come back with like and the way it's structured is more easy than fucking on my shit.
Dang, I couldn't hear anything that you were saying though.
I know what he was saying. He was essentially saying when the writer came back, what his name was. He was able to come back with 15 years of writing experience, so he was able to actually do the shit better than he did when he initially wrote it.
All right, am I better now? I really don't feel like getting off my computer.
No, you sound good now, but I know what you said.
Yeah, all right, good. Yeah, so it was much more easier to consume. And I still don't know why they turned Amber black. I mean, I guess just to fit today's climate or whatever.
I mean, it was because there was a reason for that. It wasn't just Amber. It's because of the fact that if you look at the original comic, there's a very big lack of color in that show, in that series. So they wanted to add a more diverse cast, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, Will was always gay, so that never changed.
No, that did change. He wasn't. He's not that he wasn't always gay. It's the fact that he didn't always say he was. He hid that shit at first.
Yeah, because you could never tell until like way later, and you couldn't. I was even shocked when he came out later. I'm like, this nigga gay? That shit kind of like took me by surprise because you couldn't like tell, but like in the show, it was like basically there from the start.
Yeah, they very quickly established that he was like gay.
It is normal because it was back then in 2000. It was something. It was a topic difficult. It was another topic today.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people. It's interesting you say that because a lot of people, like when the show first came out, like in the first episode, they said that Will being gay from the start is a fuck up because they said that him coming out was in a very important moment for comics. But my stance to that is, I guess I can see that. It's just more like that's no longer a big deal in these days. It is a big deal, but it is because it's much more impactful for today's climate for motherfuckers to just already be like this, so it can just come off as normal to motherfuckers. So they wouldn't feel the need to fucking hide that shit. But that's just what I think about it.
They're like in some like conservative Christian town or whatever, like there should be more of a tolerance to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that I don't know. It's just that weird thing. I mean, what's cool about it is just that he was already gay. Because I like that. I don't like the Amber thing. I don't really care because she don't even be around after this like that. But I'm just glad that Will was already gay because I can't take this whole pandering and switching up shit just to come to the new age and cater to this and I like how they was trying to change Spider-Man sexuality, bro. Stan Lee and this nigga Spider-Man, every iteration was not once ever gay. We're not gonna change up his character just because y'all want some pandering. How about you create a new character that's already gay and attack those identities themselves? They're trying to
Not to
change things that
mention,
are already
isn't there, like,
pre-existing.
I'm not fine with that. I'm fine with that.
not to mention, isn't there like a Spider-Man multiverse?
Yeah,
Yes, there
literally
is.
exists. The
Just like
Spider-Verse
another
exists.
version that is.
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, when they did the Spider-Verse event, they didn't like not. We don't know like the details of every single Spider-Man, but they covered some of them. I mean, one of them could be, but you could just easily use a new Spider-Man. There's no reason to change Peter Parker's entire identity just to cater to just to pander, like create a new character.
My thing is, I don't give a fuck about race switching though. I don't care about race switching unless their race is important. If their race isn't important, who gives a fuck? That's my
It, I just caught off guard. And I was like, the fuck? Because before I even watched the show, I was like reading the comic. But then it had said something about like Amber, and I was like, what the hell? And then I looked, I ain't catch on that was Amber for a second. I'm like, what the hell? This shit kind of.
I don't give a fuck. I like Amber more in the show because in the comics she's not a character, and when she is a character, makes me angry.
No, but
she's dumb as a brick in the show in a comic. I hate her ass.
Well, she got blonde hair and blue eyes, so. with big.
It's the stereotype.
Big titties and big pink lips. You put two and two together. Like,
yeah, there's a bimbo type. There's the bimbo stereotype, no? But the thing about
and it makes it worse. And what makes it worse is in the show, she starts talking to Mark because Mark stood up for her. But he didn't need to do that, but he did it anyway. And that's why she found interest in him. In the comics, this nigga Mark is just having a conversation with Will, and some random girl walks up, hands him a piece of paper, and walks off. And he's like, and then Will was like, "Who the fuck is that? I don't know." It's just random.
Because Mark's getting no gains slowly but surely. And she was like, "Damn, this nigga kind of cute." So he's seeing flexing.
That's the funny thing though. He didn't have any games. The nigga was still the same nigga. He
Oh, yeah,
didn't change or nothing.
That's the thing. That's the dream of every otaku, bro. Lol. The thing about it, the really thing that I love about Amber, I know that it's maybe controversial because many people hate her. I really love her reaction to when Mark said to her that he was invincible. I really love that.
I didn't like that.
Fuck that shit.
I really love that.
I'm the same as Pontu. I like that because it's like that didn't change shit, nigga. That didn't change shit.
It's just nothing.
You got me fucked up. You been dropped. I'm out here saving lives and shit. Motherfucker, first of all, your ass new. And you out here.
She
was
violated. At the college campus.
It's all about trust.
No.
It's all about trust. It's all about
exactly.
trust.
Exactly. That's
it's all about trust.
It's not about. And I know somebody's gonna say, "Well, it's a secret identity." No, stop that. Stop. He didn't give a fuck about that because he asked Eve, "How am I supposed to handle this?" He wanted to tell her. He was going to tell her until Eve told him, "Well, you got to make sure you really want to tell them." And then after he came to Eve about, "Well, I took your advice, bitch. I told you to figure out you wanted to tell. I didn't say don't tell her at all."
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I'm saying. So no,
that's the thing about it. That's really the thing about that because it is all about play. Because at the end, if he really care about that, even his mother knew about her father's his father's identity. You know what I mean? So he had examples. So he could have asked about it, but he didn't. He didn't choose to. And I understand why. He's young. He makes faults. So her seeing, okay, I knew that she was invincible. I thought to myself, okay, and I really loved how she reacted. Was it done correctly? Was it done like properly? I would say no, because we didn't have some like some foreshadowing for like little bits of show that she was really starting to make piecing pieces together. That was the only stuff that I can say that I could have make it better, but it was the perfect reaction to show that she was really different than the comic version of, and it is also human to react like this because some people react like this when you say, okay, I knew that. What did you just tell me? I thought that we had something, that relations is based on trust, and I can even trust you even you do something right. Why am I not good?
Well, I mean, what gets me more was this. The thing is, at the end of the day, Mark knew. Mark wanted to tell her, and he was going to tell her, but he
Mhm.
decided not to because he misunderstood one of somebody who's actually way smarter than him's advice. So that kind of, so I'm just like, no, nigga, it's just a toxic relationship all around. They just weren't gonna work. But the one thing I will say is though, I agree with Ponzu. The only real criticism I have is that she's too smart. Amber is too smart, and what I mean by that is they don't really explain anything about her, about how she figures this shit out. She just knows.
So my big issue is, and it's because of what she says on the campus, like the whole "you left us" thing. It's like that's the one problem. Like if you take, like for me, if you took that one like line out, it's so easy to be Team Amber.
She violated on the camp for no reason at all.
Well,
like
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I don't understand. That's why I said she's too smart, because they say she knew, but how does she know? When did she know? I don't know any of these things.
Why did she get mad at the camp? If she
No. I will tell you why. Because she acted like somebody that didn't know.
That makes
Because she didn't. Because
in
he didn't
a
tell
life
her.
and death situation.
It made it more. I will tell you. Let me. Because like you said, BG said, she's too smart. You took her as a dumb. You took her as a dumb girl. You never told her something about this. Okay, she's gonna act because she's angry on the fact that you never told her that you were a hero. Okay,
I ain't
you
gonna
left
lie.
her.
I ain't gonna lie, that sounds petty as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what?
That's petty as hell, but it is true.
I'm not trying to hear all that.
You know girls that are like these girls are petty too.
I'm not trying to hear all that because that shit goes both ways then. You knew the truth. You knew the truth, and you kept making me look stupid. So that trust goes both ways, bro.
Hold on, no. I said that. I said it was. I said that they both fucked up. So they were smart. Wait for each other.
But here's the thing: is that whole keeping the secret thing, that's more on Mark than it is on her by like an 80-20 split. Because if you know something, you can just be like, "Yo, this." Like sometimes, like if you're dating someone or you're with them and you can tell they're uncomfortable talking about something, you can tell that you already know what that something is. You can just be like, "Baby, are you worried about blah 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 blah?" And then boom, you can segue into the conversation, just like that.
Yeah. So, I understand what you.
So from that perspective, you can be like, "Yo, Amber, if you knew, you could have just said something and like had that conversation and stop freaking out and like." But like,
I don't think it was about her being worried that he's like uncomfortable about it. It's more about the fact that she thought it's just him being like in another situation where somebody's just constantly lying to her, because he did do that. Yeah. He did lie every time the opportunity was available to tell her the truth. It isn't like it was just like, so you want to talk about? No, I'm good. See, that's when you lead into a conversation like that. What happened instead was, hey, I need you to come to this thing. Are you gonna be there? Oh yeah, I'll be there. Oh, I can't. My car broke down. I'm sorry. I can't.
Bro, really, literally. Told her.
That's a different situation.
That's both ways, bro. She knew for the longest time though.
Exactly.
Well, that's the thing.
She just found out one time. She knew.
That's the problem. We don't know how long she's known.
Yeah, she knew for a good amount of time, bro. I'm pretty sure.
She said specifically a long time ago.
Like, and I'm pretty sure it was after the campus thing or around. It wasn't by the end.
I think she found out during. I think she found out during the Titan shit when she was Mark was supposed to go to her place.
That was out. Wasn't that after the campus?
No, that was before.
Nah, that was an episode before. Yeah, those episodes confused me too.
No, because
the main reason he ends up going to the campus with her is because he gets so folded up in the Titan episode. He starts reevaluating his life because that's after the Battle Beast fight.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
I think she found out. I think that's when she found out.
I don't know though.
Especially because of Eve, because Eve was like implying shit, and she was figuring shit out.
That wouldn't. Hold on. Does she know about her being Adam Eve in the?
No. But she knows. But she knows that Eve knows something about Mark that she doesn't.
See, what's messed up is that I initially thought she knew that she was Adam Eve.
I was gonna say because
I thought everybody knew.
No.
She don't even wear a mask. She just be wild.
Exactly.
No, she addresses that in the show. Remember?
Yeah. I'm saying like before that scene, I just assumed that like Amber knew, Because
If
like
I remember
they even had that whole like, oh, what are you doing, saving the world? And she's like, yeah, no.
Exactly. I was
So I was just
No,
like,
the-
ah,
no,
well, she don't
the
wear a
thing is,
mask. Like maybe like she already knows. Like whatever.
it all depends
this
because in the comics, when I think when they revealed that she's Adam Eve, she's like, "What? You're Adam Eve?" But then
No,
again,
that's
in
what.
the comic, Amber's stupid as fuck. So who knows?
no, this is my thing though with the whole Amber situation. Like, okay, yeah, Mark lied, but but that's the thing. Like, all blame don't just fall on Mark now.
Oh, it
You
doesn't.
knew for an
I'd have,
extended amount of time.
I'd have been like, you lied too.
Yeah,
Made it
like,
seem
bro,
like you
But I
didn't know
was.
what was going
you
on.
knew for an extended amount of time, and you
Yeah,
just let. It's like this is not like some like,
guys.
oh, he cheating or he fooling around, bro.
Can
He's
we?
out
No,
here
no,
saving.
Can
Oh,
we
no,
all
no, no,
like?
no.
no,
I'm
no,
going.
no, no.
I'm
I
going.
know.
He's actually he's doing shit. He's saving. Like, it's not like this nigga was cheating or fooling around or some shit, some trifling shit. He's fucking saving lives and getting his ass fucking beat despite his name being invincible.
Every
See, you
episode.
know
Like,
what?
yeah, like
Hold
he
on,
was
hold on.
actually doing shit. Like you could have said something. Don't get this whole copping attitude. Like, yeah, you lied to me. This, that, and the other. Like, you didn't just find out. You fucking knew for the longest time and kept
Well,
Nah,
letting
here's my
my
thing. Well, here's
nah,
my
problem. My
Go ahead.
problem with the camp situation is that I'm like, all right, so what was the alternative in her mind? Like, what did she want him to do in that moment? Did she want him to save people as Mark and not Invincible?
No. My thing is, here's the reason. Here's the reason I think I don't have a big of a problem with it as everybody else. But I agree, it is both their fault. I think it's a fault on both of their ends. That's what I've been saying. I don't think anybody's really at fault. They just weren't going to work out.
Mhm.
Which I mean, they'll figure that out soon enough. But
Damn, DG don't support interspecies couples. That's crazy.
I do. No, it's interracial. He's still human, ish. But my stance is simple. The reason I don't have as big a problem with it because that could be the alternative, where she does know he's invincible, and then after the fact, she just can't handle the fact that he is invincible and cheats on him. Oh wait, that did happen. That does happen.
Him cheating got
Yes.
nothing to do with him being invisible.
No, I talking about
Amber
her. No. I'm saying in the comics
Amber,
that's what happened. Because
she's hurt.
she knows he's invincible by this time, and then she's just like, well, damn, he keeps having to go and do this invincible shit. I'm tired. I'm lonely. Hey, you, this nigga I met at the library who wanted to fuck me. Let's fuck.
I don't make her. Her.
What?
Whoa.
Wait.
Don't make her-
Talk. You mean that nigga that she was talking to at the party?
No.
Oh, I was about to
No.
say because I was heated when she was talking to him. I was like,
No, she
you out
didn't
here
do nothing
doing.
with it.
I was like, you out here doing my boy filthy.
And besides,
You talking to
and
niggas at parties and shit.
and they
Like,
broke up at that time too, so that's
wow.
different.
Hold on, BG. But
Nah,
let's
I
not
don't
make her.
care.
Let's not like Amber from the comments look like a complete slut now. Mark
No,
Mark was gone for some time now. That nigga was.
That doesn't matter. That's why
Like
you
that.
break up with a nigga. You don't just, because the thing is,
No.
what made it worse is.
Hold on, did she just kiss that nigga though?
She
And
did.
then she was like, nah, because because homeboy initiated that shit.
Oh
But
no. She
Kiss,
kissed me. She
nigga,
kissed.
bro. If my girl looks at another nigga, I can't breathe.
No,
Duh.
she kissed. No,
You're toxic, man.
I
No,
can't
nigga.
breathe.
Curtis, you're
No,
toxic,
they started
bro.
making out. They started making
I
out,
can't
and then,
breathe.
You're
but now,
toxic.
to her credit, Mark kind of did the same thing.
Yep.
It was after that. Yeah.
Man, get up,
What are you referring to?
You'll find out. You'll find out.
All this you find out. Places
You'll find out. You'll find out in like 2 or 3 years.
Chris feels powerless. He
Breathe now.
hates it.
Pick your poison.
No, the thing about it is more like right now we all, if we just remember, guys, they're just like 17 years old or 16 years old. They're kids. So we are talking about a relation between kids.
Well, I mean,
We-
they're about 18 now, but yeah.
Yeah, but you understand what I mean. So
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. It's very
so
teenage.
we just like we just dissected down the relationship. We know that they all have, and the story is that's not perfect because like I told you earlier, we were presented that Amber was smart, that she was knowledgeable, you know what I mean, but we never had the puzzles to get to her to know, to be sure that she would have like the answer to find that Mark was invincible. That was the thing. That was the only thing that I regret in the series, that they didn't do it. Because okay, we know that she knows a lot of stuff, that she's also a hardworking girl, you know.
I mean,
But
don't remind me of that because you're making me think about how she figured it out in the comics,
How
where
did you figure it out in the
she
comic?
one of her friends, she was having a conversation with her friend because she was tired of Mark how always having to be like away. I mean, he was
Mhm.
always like busy. She was like, "Man, what's going on?" And then one of her friends was like, "Yeah, like what if he was like a superhero or something like that? A superhero? Oh, that'd be kind of crazy. What if he was like invincible or something?" Yeah, that's it. He's invincible. And she started out loud
That's terrible.
in the
No.
middle of a diner, and then her friend's like, well, "Calm down. I was just joking." So she got saved. She got saved because she literally just blurted out his identity in the middle of the.
That was terrible.
That
She's
was terrible.
ass. I hate her. I hate her. She's ass.
Oh damn. So
But
yeah.
no, that's why no. I had no like because east. I think there. I think he was saying White Amber was better. I was like, yeah, no, never that.
Oh yeah, we did have that convo in the fucking hive. And they were like white and we're better than fucking black.
No. Alan was on that too. It was like, y'all are crazy. Y'all
That's
are crazy.
Hold on, you said she was dumb as a brick. Brick
She is-
looks like
she is dumb as hell.
compared to her, man.
Dumb as smart motherfuckers don't yell out their significant other secret identity in the middle of a diner.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this kind of off topic, but yo, like I say Mark is my favorite character, but really the character who I was vibing with the most was Eve. Like she just went in the forest, made a hut, was like, yo, I'm gonna just help people day to day, live my life the way I want to.
Well, yeah, because she don't need a job. She can make anything she wants.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm like, yo, she really like that's like
She
the
was like,
dream
wait.
superhero life.
She was like, wait, I literally only have to do what I want to do.
I ain't gonna hold you though. The comic version of how she makes is very different than the fucking the show, because the show she makes like a fucking George of the Jungle ass house. In the fucking comic, she makes a fucking like nigga. I want to live there. She look nice.
in the comics,
800K.
And the comics, I guess since they changed the whole relationship dynamic already, I don't think they'll do the Amber and Mark go to fucking her house.
They are. They're gonna do that.
No, her house
they're gonna do that.
Her house nice as fuck, dog. Like
dead. I'm gonna be honest, like the treehouse thing, like that was kind of them like playing into the hippie thing, like that idea a little, because like they're playing into like, oh, she's a tree hugger because she wants to save the world, da 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 da. Like it's like a way to like a spoon feed, but like let's be real here. If I got the ability to live in a mansion, I'm living in a fancy house.
That's why
she does. That's what she does in the comics.
See, honestly, I asked niggas on Friday. I was like, "Hey, bro, if y'all can actually have a quirk, would it actually be?" And nigga, I like, don't y'all say one for all, because y'all ain't gonna be out in the streets fighting every day. Ain't nobody really built like that unless you like a bloodthirsty psychopath. So I said, I'm gonna take me twice a Momo quirk because I'm gonna be out here fucking making money, doing all types of shit, and getting useful practical quirks and making my bank. I'm like, you other niggas.
I said Sun Eater's quirk. I get to just eat shit and turn into it. That's pretty cool.
I can't really vibe with Momo's, because Momo's quirk is like a worse version of fucking Eve's. Because Eve is the reason I say it's a worse version is because, well, for one, there's the lipids part, and for two, Eve, because of the type of shit she has, her brain actually is like really fucking smart in science shit. So she kind of already knows all the molecular makeup of pretty much anything.
You see though, there's a difference. You see, Eve is broken. Ain't nobody like that in MHA yet, as far as we know. So if I pop up like that, you could talk to me, okay?
All right, so
I told y'all remember what I said you should get on that Project Manga stream, right?
What?
You stay at the local gas station. You keep going over there every day. You find out like which people come in there a lot and play the lottery, and then you just bump into them, look into their future, see the numbers that they would see, and then choose those numbers and win the lottery. Rinse, repeat.
All right, so the quirk I chose was Chimera for one ability, his fire breath. I could insta cook all my food. Even
I was positive Squid was gonna say he wanted to be able to change the shape of his dick.
No, I thought actually for that lottery shit, you should have just looked at the TV. Couldn't you just look at the nigga on the TV?
I'd rather choose other people's perspectives.
You would have to find him.
I mean, that'd be
Yeah.
like my second. I mean, that'd be like my second option. But Chimera is the first ability.
I don't want
So it's
none of
like
those. I don't want.
For
I don't want
what?
any quirks that have to do with the future. Or like too much.
I did not want any heteromorphic quirks. Fuck that.
Why?
I'm weak. The
Nigga, I
Sun
don't
Eagle's
want.
quirk counted. The Sun Eagle's quirk counted
No,
that.
no, he's not heteromorphic. No,
The nigga BG said I'm a big racist.
nigga. I said I don't want. I didn't say I got a problem with heteromorphic quirks. I said I don't want to be one. I don't want to have one.
Because
Because why would I want? Why would I want that, nigga? I
well,
want. I can
Let's get
have.
back. Let's get back to Invincible before we deter. Let's get back to Invincible. That's what we do.
all right. Let's talk about one of my favorite characters of season one, Titan. The fact he de-escalated
Titan?
most.
He
Yeah,
finessed the shit.
listen,
I like
all he
Titan,
had to
so
do was bring up the fact that he was gonna die for minimum wage, and he had them give up, and no one had to die.
I mean, he was cool. He was cool. I mean, other than him finessing Mark like that, but yeah, he was cool.
Like,
Because Mark felt bad for the motherfucker. Because like, you got a daughter. He's trying to just survive. I fucks with him. I want to help him. And his dad said, "Don't trust them niggas."
Don't trust them new niggas. Don't trust them new
this
niggas.
man.
Don't trust them new niggas over
Yeah.
there.
It's true.
That nigga Nolan was in the crib. Mark, let me tell you something, boy. You can't trust those new niggas down there. They're not with Viltrumite blood, boy.
That man has white sheets.
Wait, can we talk about how like Omni-Man, he probably like the real reason he told Mark not to fuck with Titan was because he was like upset that he was getting attached to Earth, like and helping Earth people.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you real quick. I honestly thought he's gonna say the real reason is because he's black. I'm not even gonna
Nah.
I thought he was gonna say because he's black.
Dog
I thought he
city.
was gonna
hold on, weren't there some like hold on? I saw like the on like the television show where they like showed all the flashbacks. Weren't there black Viltrumites?
I don't know.
Yeah, there are black.
I saw
Viltrumites.
one. I saw
there
Nick
is.
Mike.
No, there is. You're right. I forgot about that nigga. You're right.
You got to think Nolan doesn't see he doesn't see a race. He sees a species.
Yes.
So them niggas down to their very core, he despises those niggas. And ain't just like this color of their skin is who they are. As
I
a
will
species.
burn this place to the ground before I stay with
I
these
heard-
filthy
no.
animals.
No, I forgot all about the niggas East.
These ends.
Yeah.
I'm
Forgot all
angry
about
though, because you know what the worst part about
Nigga forgot about the goat.
you know what the
Oh
worst
no,
part
I know what you about. I know what you're talking about, BG.
No, I'm gonna say, you know what the worst part about having to watch the show is though?
What?
It's gonna take about two more seasons until we see Thrag.
Oh damn, you right.
It
You right.
sucks. I'm
But
like,
but I mean, because you said we do the whole Invincible War, and with all those niggas, we gonna burn through. We gonna burn through by the time we end the season 2. Drag gonna be there, or at least hinted.
I mean, yeah, no, of course. Like, but what did you think was gonna end on the Viltrumite shit, or do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know, because I feel like what did this end on basically? Around like
This ended on. It hopped back and forth, but it ended on chapter 13.
Yeah, so that's like a lot of because the Invincible War don't even start to like what 70s?
No, it do. You're right, but I mean, like, it's supposed to because of a jumping around that made this happen, made this be this way.
Oh, you're right. I don't know that. All I know is when Invincible won the one series that had the war on par with the aftermath on par with the war, because what came after that shit? Good God, boy.
I mean, I hope they do the Invincible War next season because, that means they're not going to get to. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. That means they're not going to show the whole part about whatchamacallit until later.
Yeah.
Well, what was that nigga's name who even sent them niggas? What was his name again? I can't remember. Angstrom Levy?
Yeah, that nigga.
Oh, yeah. So the Angstrom Levy shit is definitely.
All right, not everybody here reads the comics.
I'm not saying what happened. I'm just saying I just said the Angstrom Levy shit.
To give names.
You don't know who these niggas are.
Well, I'm not used to being this out the loop.
Yeah, you see, it's different now, huh?
Now you know how it is when you talk about My Hero with anime homies.
Nah, I still don't give a fuck about them niggas.
Now you see how I feel about you.
Nigga said about you.
Don't worry, Iggy. We're not spoiling anything from the comics. Actually, we might have dropped a few names, but nothing like an actual. Not actual like.
I'm not saying no actual spoilers or anything like that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah, because if you read the comics, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, if you haven't,
Fat Head McGee. Yeah, you're right. All my positions. Fat Head McGee. Yeah, that's name. So we're gonna talk about the best characters in the series, the Mauler twins. Yep.
The Mauler twins?
Invincible.
The Mauler twins are so fucking entertaining and like.
Oh, they're funny as hell.
And like in the show, like the voice act, I forgot I don't know voice actor niggas, but
Kevin Michael Richardson.
Yeah, that nigga really did justice to that. And I find it so funny how they basically turn them niggas black because they playing all the hood music when them niggas on screen shooting up shit. Big blue, aka black niggas shooting up shit, playing hood music and shit. I was laughing my ass off. I like, yeah, this nigga funny.
They were playing Run the Jewels.
Run the Jewels.
Yeah, that's a hip hop duo.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, what the fuck?
Ninth.
I didn't notice that.
The ninth talking to me. The ninth user is talking to me. Hello, Deku. Stupid.
All I know that shit was they're funny. They're really funny, especially that little song and dance they always do, which is whenever they fucking like make another one, they say "Hello, clone." Which is really weird to me how they have this conversation exist. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I honestly, speaking of clones and shit, them motherfuckers did the Rex shit, the Rex robot shit, dumb early, boy. I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, the hella
stupid early. I was like, boy, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. This is why I think they could do the Invincible one next season because nigga, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like they really switching like this really comics are really vastly different than the show. Like, but I get it because like in this medium, it's like, you know, cartoons you gotta go faster, and what they did work perfectly because as you see the comics sold the fuck out of when that boom happened, the show went crazy, started going trending and shit. So like what they doing is working. I ain't got nothing against it. I'm just saying like the robot shit the robot Rex shit got done quick as fuck. I like, damn, nigga.
I think there's one fumble though. I think they had one episode that was a fumble, which was the Mars shit. I don't like the Mars shit.
Okay, so my question, I was thinking. Oh man, I just lost my chain of thought.
Okay, we all agree Robot was weird as fuck for what he did then, right?
Oh yeah, he was out of pocket. That's what I was saying.
I thought it was better built up and done in the comic. The show was way more.
Well, it's because it was quicker. You don't understand it. You don't really understand it.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's kind of like as soon as I saw like the dude that had like that was all up in the tube and shit, I was like, okay, so that's Robot's real body. He's actually like in control. Cool, got it. When he stole the DNA sample from Rex and went to the Mauler twins, I was like, all right, cool. He wants a body. Oh, all right. Like it all makes sense. It was just like I was like, dude.
I'm gonna say this though.
Wild.
There's something they're never gonna show in the show, and they really don't kind of show it in the comics either. Mm-hmm. Which is about Monster Girl herself. Y'all know how she actually is like an adult, right?
Yeah, because she's 25.
Yeah, they kind of, which is funny because she's older in the comics. they like de-aged her a little bit. She's like 29 in the comics for some fucking reason. But
I was just about to say like 50. Nigga said like a few more years.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but she's almost like, yeah, she's practically like 30 in the fucking comics. It's weird. But anyway, no, fucking, it's kind of weird. They made her, like they said in her backstory, but they're probably not going to show, that because it was like a bonus chapter, a bonus issue, that she was like some spoiled rich girl who just started, who, I don't know what it is. These niggas were horny. These niggas were really horny. They had her like fucking random dudes, a whole bunch of random dudes. And one of which was mom was like some witch or some shit, and that's the one who put a curse on her.
But she was chilling with the boy though. She wasn't holding around when she was with him. The mom just didn't like because she was a hoe before.
Yeah, true.
So let's not make her a monster girl like she been a hoe her whole life. She was doing her thing, hot girl, some shit.
It was in the same year. It was in the same year.
Yeah, but when she got with that nigga, she was chilling. But the mom didn't like because she was being a hoe already. Before that.
She for the streets.
She was for the streets.
Robot is simp.
No comment. BG, you know, no comment.
So are you telling me that Monster Girl's backstory was that she was for the streets?
Yeah, that's how she became Monster Girl.
Robot is simp though.
No comment, boy. Because
I'm gonna keep saying it till one of y'all slip up.
I ain't saying no shit.
No, I mean you're right. He is a simp.
If they're feeling your drink, like
so,
yeah.
No. Robot is, no matter what happens in the comics, Robot is inherently technically a simp. Because he
That's what I'm saying.
Because he was like this. She is attracted to Rex, I think. I guess I'll model a body for myself after the dude she's attracted to. And give myself a child body instead of one to match my 31-year-old self, just to make her feel more comfortable in hopes that she'll like me more. Like, bro, you low-key just trying to make her forget that you a 31-year-old dude that's like,
I mean, to be fair, she was 25. But yeah,
hey, listen, that portal. If you know, you know.
Oh.
If they want to play games, if you know, you know. That portal.
The Flaxans were the funniest villains, man. Like the Flaxans, remember?
Oh, bro.
They kept showing up. Like they'd show up for like 1 minute, and then they had like 1,000 years more of better technology.
It's kind of funny. They actually had an additional appearance in the comics.
Like, dang.
Was it to drop off an apology cake?
No. The first time they show up is they're not fighting against the team. They're fighting against Mark and his dad. Which is funny because you know how he, like in the show, they just combine both the instances, and they have it to where Mark is fighting with the team, fighting with the Flaxans, and Omni-Man flies through the portal. In the comics, that's not what happens. In the comics, Mark and Omni-Man fight them back, and they disappear. And then like they're standing in this like bank, and out of nowhere, one of the Flaxans comes out and says, "Get your ass in here, nigga!" and pulls him into the fucking dimension, Omni-Man.
And then he just comes back like fucking months later with a fucking beard and shit. Like,
well, it's funny because the comics are different because the comics try to claim that like, oh yeah, no, I barely escaped with my life, and then they real, nah, that nigga's a monster.
And that nigga folded all those niggas in half.
They just got packed up.
They made the Guardians get their ass beat 20 times worse than before. Y'all know, y'all at the end of the season, y'all see Nolan's true power. Y'all realize he could have folded all those niggas in 2 seconds if he wanted. He was just trying to make it realistic.
Exactly. That's what I said earlier. I was like, bro, he could have fucked all of them up if he really wanted to.
Well, actually, I wanted to ask you about that, Easto. So what do you think? Do you think it was better that they you think it was better how they did it, where they just showed the nigga fly in and then just destroy, and they showed us him destroying it, or you think it was better to hide it?
I think it was
so it could maintain the mystery.
I think it was better to show us how they did it, because when I was everybody, because you know I already read the comics and then I already watched the show, and then all my homies and my coworkers, they started watching this shit after the fact, and I already knew the truth. So that was like, so when they started asking questions like, "Yo, is that a clone? Is he being mind controlled?" A lot of people didn't believe he was fucking evil. So that kept them intrigued enough, like, okay, what the fuck is up with Omni-Man? Like, if you like the first episode, cool enough. The gory ass ending and the mystery can keep you in. What I've seen is a proven fact. The gory ending and the mystery of what's up with Omni-Man keeps people intrigued enough to keep going week after week. Because I've seen it with literally everybody that's seen the show and didn't read the comics was all like, "Yo, what's up with Omni-Man?" They can't all ask the same fucking question. "Yo, what's up with this nigga? Is he him? Is it a clone being mind controlled? Is he like, you know?" So I was like, okay, that actually fitted. It fit in the show altogether.
Everybody I know that talked about it, they said essentially that the first episode, well, not everybody, but some few people I talked to, the first episode they said felt like kind of like low-key a generic fucking superhero show, but the ending caught them like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, Kirkman set them niggas up perfectly.
So
it was like, I remember there was like a superhero movie.
So here's the awkward thing for me, which is that when you encounter enough grimdark deconstructions, they too are a generic superhero show. It's just another form on the spectrum.
You like the boys?
Yeah. Like I gave The Boys a B.
What? Well, maybe the first season. The second one, that's wild.
No, first season specifically. I remember when I watched the first season, I specifically remember thinking like, okay, this gets like a B.
A what?
A B.
Like a grade?
Yeah,
Yeah.
B grade.
Okay. Like I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
I about to say because like season two was fire.
No, season 2 was like an
Actually, I watched it. So I'm
Yeah,
bugging.
B.
I can
B
do
as
anything.
A. Think, Tyler, think. She no longer calls me daddy. Now she's calling me father.
What? I mean, it gets crazier because I think is there a new season? I thought there's a new season this month. Where's that next month? Fuck.
For what, boys?
Yeah.
Damn, I need to catch up on season 2. What's like?
You do because it's coming out. It's either this month or it's in October. It's one of those two. I can't remember.
Yeah, you don't have to call me a bootleg bougie nigga, bro. You can't do all that now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he came in my throat like that. For what reason?
I mean,
But so we're gonna talk about one of the most important things this season.
What's
why
that?
Rex is a misunderstood character.
Misunderstood my ass. No, but you know why I say that.
Rex grew up in a hard life. So look, we gotta have sympathy. All right, not just playing. I hope they dive more into a lot of characters' side stories. Like the fact that this nigga Immortal Man is fucking a very prominent person in the history of America.
Yeah,
he's a very important person. I don't know if y'all caught that, but he's a very important person. It's not like a spoiler.
Oh no, I noticed.
Yeah, it's not like a spoiler for the story. Like, oh my god, I should it's like a side chapter that you would have to go find. So I don't know if they actually tell you because they don't even tell you like in the comics. He just like kind of says, but like
they tell you in the bonus chapter.
Yeah, but like, it's like a lot of characters like their backstories like just no bonus chapters. Like, was Caesar's in a bonus chapter? Or was his shit in?
Caesar's was a bonus chapter too.
Yeah, Caesar's was a bonus chapter. Fucking.
So basically, we gotta look these up online.
I don't know if they're gonna because like I said, the show's always doing other shit, so they can always like have you.
They could go back to it. I don't think they will because they've kind of already skipped over the points where those would be necessary to talk about.
Yeah, so like I don't know if y'all would want us to give a rundown or what, but like
I've already started doing it.
Yeah, I want to hear if there's a good chance it's being skipped. I'd rather just hear it just in case.
Well, to let y'all know now that it turns out the Immortal Man was actually Abraham Lincoln.
Oh yeah, that part I knew.
Like y'all didn't know, like he was like the nigga was literally Abraham Lincoln lived his past life. For Rex, he was basically his powers. He was poor.
He was like Hawks. You know who he's like actually? He's like Hawks.
Yeah, he was like fucking dirt poor from another country, but he had those little spark superpowers, and so the government basically like took him from his family in order, and then they trained him.
That's not what happened. That's an implant.
The implant. Yeah, no, he had it after the fact.
No. The spark power isn't a power; it's an implant because they put that thing inside of his arm, and then he can, whenever he touches shit, it does the spark shit. They took him because he was part of that program, and that's when they implanted him with the shit.
Oh, so he a fraud?
Yeah, he don't have no powers. That is his power, having tech.
Wait, why did they take him? Why did they even take him though?
Because he was poor, and his family, and they needed somebody for the program, and his family was poor, so they'd be more willing to give that nigga up. Because it's human experimentation. Who's gonna willingly do that shit?
That does sound very government.
Yeah, they gave the nigga away because of this. It's like, yeah, the nigga, y'all need money. We need it. We need a guinea pig. Let's help each other out here. And then they implanted him with that shit, and now whenever he fucking touches shit, he can overcharge it and make it explode. So he's always been a fraud. Which makes it kind of funnier when he talks shit about what's that nigga's name again? The black dude?
Yeah, Black Samson.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Losing your power, nigga. You don't even have real powers. I'm sick. I'm sick.
Bro, I was waiting for him to get the whole team to like beat him up or something.
No, like I said before, there comes a point where I think I actually start to like Rex. But East understands what I think about Rex in particular.
Well,
Are you there?
wait, yeah, but because I had to go reread because I was misinforming people. Yeah, nah, but then I remember once again, this nigga did all his shit for his family because I'm literally looking at it right now. He literally did all this shit for his family to make his family money, left, and then basically like when they got all that money and shit and they wasn't broke no more, they had like 2 other fucking kids. This nigga sitting outside in the snow with no family. Like they started a whole new life without that nigga after he went and paved the way for them to eat.
Well, they like put him out. Like there was like,
Like,
can't
They
come
didn't
like,
put him
back.
out. They
like
didn't put him out. He went back, and he's like, "Oh, they just moved. They just said fuck me."
yeah, because like
He
BG,
could have
like
walked in the house. He could have
because
just walked in the house.
they sent him to go steal. Like I reread it, they sent him to go steal shit, and then when he was running away, he got hit with like a concussion grenade, and then shut up. They want a concussion grenade to go do his thing, and then like, after he was stealing, and then somebody asked him that question, like, and then they found out he was dirt poor. Then his family basically sold him off. Then he did a government program shit. Then he was working all the government to make all that money and shit. And then he was setting his family up for good. And then when he came back, when he was older, them niggas had like 2 new kids, whole Christmas tree, and they forgot about it. Nigga was sitting outside in the snow crying because his family just said fuck him basically.
I mean, I kind of understand it, but on the other hand, I'm just like, nigga, you could have just knocked on the door, bro.
Where was his postcard at? And what time they tried to ever contact Eric?
I mean, that's true. You're right. Still could have knocked on the door and called the niggas out instead of crying about it. Walk in.
That shit hurt, bro. Also, now you wanna have feelings to be a human. Now y'all want him to be an asshole. See, look, you can't win for losing. That's all right.
Nah, nigga. I'm sorry. I said it before. I come to like Rex, but I have very complex feelings about Rex.
Let's say Rex explode.
Yes, Rex explode. Rex explode. I'm very calm about Rex.
Yeah, my feelings on the other one is very cut and dry.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Rex. My feelings on Rex is very interesting.
Is this like some double entendre I'm not getting?
Yes.
No, it's very simple. We're talking about Rex explode.
Yeah.
All right.
I have very complicated feelings on Rex.
Rex
I love being able to say that, by the way. You understand.
Anyway.
So no.
Also,
here.
Okay, what about duplicate?
I
don't blame Rex. I don't blame him.
Oh.
I want to put that out there.
Damn it, that's another one of those things where East understands how I feel about that.
Listen, this is what I don't blame duplicate because she didn't know shit.
Oh, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about what comes later.
I know that, but they don't know that, so I can't say nothing about that. What I was saying is, I don't blame duplicate. It's a thing. If you come home and your significant other is cheating with somebody else, you kind of don't shoot the other person. You just shoot your significant other. Okay, why are you shooting?
I haven't seen American Horror Story.
Why are you shooting it? Why are you shooting the innocent person? How the hell's like? All right, bro. Listen.
I didn't know Justin.
Well, okay, let me see. It's all niggas in here. So you go inside some girl house. You just walk upstairs. Ain't no pictures in there. You go straight to the room and you fuck it. The closet closed. All that. It look like a normal room. How you supposed to know she got a nigga if ain't no pictures of them together? Ain't no significant, like you went to the bathroom, you seen shaving cream and stuff like that, or the closet open with nigga clothes over. Like you just walk into a normal house, you go upstairs and you smash. Next thing you know, you got a nigga come home, busting through the thing. Like, how was you supposed to know they had a partner?
I mean, I guess you could ask.
No, nigga, they shouldn't have been telling. You don't got a boyfriend or nothing, do you? If you flirt with me and you ask me to fuck, you shouldn't have no partner. I shouldn't have to ask, oh, do you have a boyfriend? We're not doing anything scandalous. Sorry, what type of fucking question is that? You should have human decency if you hit somebody, you fucking somebody else, not to have a partner, unless that's a relationship y'all got.
I mean, if I understood correctly, was it an assumption she made that they broke up?
Yeah, no, Rex told him it was cool. Rex told
Rex pulled up and was like, Rex straight up pulled up and was like, oh, she's dating Invincible now.
Yeah, she was like, oh, I thought you hit. Rex told me like you got a thing with like Invincible. Like that's what I thought. I thought he was like, damn, I don't blame her at all because how that bitch supposed to know?
Honestly, like even if what Rex was saying was true, it's like, damn, you still fucking with your teammate's ex, like you don't give a fuck about Eve.
Like
They were like,
the day of the breakup too. At that,
Yeah, it's like,
no,
Like-
this the thing. This the thing though. At the same time, in context, it would appear that if she said, yeah, let's not make that cut and dry. If she said, I'm not beating no animal. Fuck up JJ if I beat your head. But she said, oh, like look, it was already insinuated her and Invincible had something going on for weeks at a time, for months, right? So if Rex told her, well, she with Invincible doing stuff like, well, they already like got a thing. She gonna be like, oh, she was fucking around with this nigga Invincible for months already at a time, and go Lord knows what else Rex told her. So you can't blame fucking Kate. They all adults there.
at that time they wasn't adults.
Just cause we teammates don't mean we gotta be close.
that's true.
I'm just saying that's still a little sus to me, but like I said, I don't blame Rex. Like, come on, she can make copies of herself. Like, come on.
bruh.
Then why you gotta blame
Yeah.
Invincible? Come on. He's the one that is causing the
Yeah,
interaction, bro.
Like, we all see Naruto. We all know how people talk about Naruto shadow clone jutsu banging Hinata.
Yeah, we
Like,
get it. Yeah, we get it.
Dog, he really said that. All right, but like I was just wondering if she had like they had given her one of those bonus chapters that hadn't been covered.
Yeah, they do.
Who, Kate?
Yeah.
All
They
the
do.
all the teams have one.
Oh, but there is one thing I will say. I really hope they fix that because it's funny. Her thing is, I think, the only one that actually is relevant to the actual story.
Okay.
Because so they probably will show hers. All I'm gonna say is I hope they handle that better. Because they handled that like dick in the comics.
Yeah, and then that nigga was there though. So it's like they teased it and then they kind of like they kind of handled it because that was a plot point. I'm trying to remember, was the show that because the show just skimmed past him. But
They did. I don't think the show ever mentioned him, did they? I don't
no,
remember
they did because I'll text you what he was there. That's all I'll say.
I don't recall that, but I know that the comic,
it was like it was a brief walking past scene. Like he was there though.
My point being is that the comic only shows him that shows the person we're thinking about for like 2 chapters, and he's important too. And then that's the end of that. It's like, this is pretty important. Why the fuck is this like getting glanced over? So I kind of didn't like that, but I feel like the show would probably make that a lot more important than it actually was in the comics. Because that's something I'm not going to spoil because I'm pretty sure they are going to address that.
Okay.
But like Cecil, they're not going to tell you shit about Cecil. I'm guaranteeing that. Oh wait,
All I'm
word?
saying is that
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was literally like a walk. That's why I said walk past scene. I seen that motherfucker. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, no, that was actually when they went there. That was before I started reading it. So I probably saw it and didn't even realize it.
Yeah. JJ, you don't need protection services.
What happened with JJ? Man, RoboCo spoiled Bobby.
Or something like that.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about it. They need to put that that fucking that made bullshit. They got to put that shit in the ground.
Wait.
You know that Shonen Jump series, like the maid one that everybody hate, but it's still ongoing.
Wait,
This big
RoboCo?
in the most recent chapter, I'm hollering.
Yeah, they spoiled Dobby being Toya. They spoiled it.
No.
Wow.
No.
If you don't, I know y'all don't like Atsushi, but go to his Twitter. You'll see it. He posted it.
Wait, are you talking about RoboCo?
Yeah, RoboCo. Yeah.
No way.
Yes,
go to Atsushi's Twitter. You'll see it.
Bar for bar, and she's like, she meant dance like Dobby, Bappa T.
Oh yeah, I see that shit. That shit was funny.
That's what Bappa T means. This series, the fact that this series is still going, the fact that the series is still going is the most fucking hilarious thing to me ever. Because my old group chat hates that shit with a passion, and meanwhile, Phantom Series that was gassed up. It was high quality acts. Thank God catch up.
Oh, you're talking about? Oh, you talking about the Hive? when you
Yeah.
said the,
Oh my god, that
oh
shit.
yeah, no. I mean, the only person I think in the hive who likes it is Bo. I think.
You said
Wait
what?
a minute.
Oh,
I
Which
think Bo.
page?
I think
Wait,
Bo
hold on.
likes it.
Which page? Which page do they spoil Toya?
I don't know.
I don't know, nigga. I didn't read it. I don't read that mid.
No way. I
Nah.
cannot believe.
Yeah, but majority. That's what
this
I'm
is
saying.
wild.
Majority of people hate that shit, BG, in the hive. That's why it's so fucked up. Like, why the fuck is it still here? Meanwhile, Phantom Seer got canceled.
I don't understand it because it sold. Well, it didn't somewhere. It had more in
All right,
circulation.
so hold on. They said she meant dance like Dobby, you know, Bappa T as in Toya. That's what Bappa T. Oh no.
It references the dance and
Oh.
everything. It's so funny.
Because she actually literally does the dance bar for bar. That shit is, you know, that nigga read every other series. That nigga,
Just out here doing fan fiction to everybody else.
bro, that's all that I swear it's almost every week when I was on Twitter, he was referencing something else. I'd be fucking holler. I'm like,
Somebody said that that's the only reason that it's surviving because it's going to keep fucking referencing other series.
okay, hey,
Also,
it's here. Phantom's here not. So,
side note, I already ordered my MHA Ultra Analysis data book.
I pre-ordered my shit too.
I'm gonna pick it up from the
I
store.
need that shit. That shit got an interview with Kubo in it.
Oh, they do have that, don't they?
Wow.
Oh,
They legit just spoiled the Toya reveal.
I've already read that interview though, so it's like this.
That is really sad.
I just like having stuff in my hands.
I want the art and I want the data.
Oh yeah, what kind of art? What kind of art is in there?
I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
I never saw the art.
Don't matter. Don't matter. It's hard culture. That's all that matters.
Even though those stats suck, most data book stats suck, so that doesn't even bother me.
Hey, I ain't worried about them stats. I'm worried about the art. I'm looking at my niggas.
No, it's just always funny to me because like it's so funny that data books even exist, but they always have fucked up ass stats.
Bro, like I said, them stats don't really exist to me because them shits don't be adding up.
Well, I mean, it's the same with Naruto because in Naruto, like in the last data book they made, they had some fucking they had some claims that didn't make that much sense.
Now you know good and well. I don't even need to finish sense. You know good and well.
I mean, what is it?
You can go to Extra Dynamite and order the book.
I'm just gonna walk to my local books a million and read them to get that shit. I could have picked it up in New York when I went to Kinokuniya. They had it.
Yeah, what y'all didn't know is me and BG was in NYC 2 weeks ago and we was with Tarnish, you know what I'm saying?
I was supposed to be, but something happened.
Wait, you baited, son. I didn't know that. When you told me you was going there, I thought you was gonna be there all day. You was there for like 2 hours. I was like, damn.
Nigga, I was waiting for 2 hours.
Wait, I'm thinking you gonna be there till like the night type shit. I thought you was gonna go like to the fair.
I was going to, but the thing is, the part of Coney Island I wanted to go to, that shit was shut down.
Oh, it was?
Yeah,
what part you wanted to go to?
The part with the big ass roller coaster shit. That shit was under maintenance.
I could have sworn. Oh, I'm smacked. They got the games and all the kiddie rides and shit open.
Yeah, I'm about to say, nigga, like the kiddie rides and shit. Nigga, I'm 25. I can't get
because I went there with my little sister and she went on that ride, so I just assumed the whole shit was open. That's why.
I did too when I saw that open.
Yeah, that's what I thought we was doing, but then I didn't know. Yeah, so shit is there play out in our favor.
Shit crazy. Shit crazy.
Dang, wow. RoboCo got me feeling right now.
Jeez, time out.
If they didn't
Hold up. So somebody posted another RoboCo thing and it just popped it. So TBQT, I'm Mugen Train right now, and being the only divergent fist has me seriously Monkey D Dragon. Just idle transfiguration me, okay? Not gonna come. My mind is prison realm on this, Satoru. I was thinking about bopping a T, but what the heck? I'll pull ultra.
Yo, that's the full context, nigga.
And then he explains what Bappa T means. which means dance like
I'm
Toya.
sick.
This is ass. This is so ass.
Bro, I can't believe such golden comedy was slipping past my face.
How did
That's what happened. You listen to
Go-
TL.
Gintama did not end for this.
It really did. Gintama and Gintama died so that RoboCop could live. The Superior series, crazy.
RoboCo did not. RoboCo should not be damn magazine.
RoboCo anime next year, shit finna be booming.
Well, funny thing is, actually, the funny thing about that is that actually is gonna probably happen. Not next year, but the year after. But you know what?
Nah, bro, we can't do RoboCo anime.
No, it's gonna happen.
Hey, listen.
Hold on. Let me
It doesn't get axed by this.
hold on. Let me read a page here, okay? That's what I thought too. But after we finished our boba tea, so are we gonna boppa tea or no? Is what she said. At that point, she couldn't have gotten it mixed up with boba tea, right? Is there such a thing as boppa tea? She meant dance like Dobby. You know, boppa tea is in Toya. That's what boppa tea means. So that's why RoboCo looks so confused. It's not your fault, Madoka. This is actual dialogue written by
That shit's ass. But the funny thing is, like I said, if it doesn't get axed by the end of this year, I'm telling you right now.
Y'all know why this shit exists, right?
Why?
Because I'm surprised you don't remember BG of all people. You was in a fucking hive when they said that shit. They was talking about how one of the heads in Shonen Jump actually favors and likes the comedy in RoboCo. So it has, so he got special connections basically to that top of the line.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never forget the joke somebody made, which sounds so realistic. Because y'all know Phantom Sea was selling like 100,000 copies.
No, it wasn't selling. That's 100,000 in circulation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in circulation, and that bitch still got fucking axed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody was like, the mangaka of Phantom Series fucking somebody is showing the jokes. Why?
I remember that. But no, I was gonna say the funny thing about it is that like I said, that's probably going to get an anime if it doesn't get axed by this year. So get prepared for that. But on the positive side though, I mean, so by next year we're also gonna have a national anime.
Ooh.
That's pretty fire though.
Well, and Undead probably, but they're probably both getting this in here.
See, listen, the Undead color pages. I need the anime look like color pages because when they be doing the color pages, they be like a different series. Tezuka my goat.
Also, I phrased that wrong. I said we're getting an anime. I meant to say we're getting an anime announcement next year. I don't know when we'll get the anime.
I mean, anime announcement saying the same thing as the anime basically. Once you know it's coming, regardless.
Because what chapter are they on right now? And both of them bitches.
What's that? What?
Let me check real quick.
They're on 69, Gigi.
Yeah.
This man.
That's the chapter they're on. So
we're reading the gas that you're not reading, Nafisa.
So I don't know. I feel like it probably could get an announcement this year. I don't see that happen. I think it's probably gonna get an announcement next year.
Oh, also because the chat mentioned it, I read chapter 2 of the Red Hood already.
I did it.
Okay.
I didn't.
I read like half of it.
I'm not. It's only because we started talking. I stopped reading it.
And I read the new series that debuted, and
another new series. God damn, nigga.
The martial arts one.
I'm gonna read it because I like martial arts a lot, and I'm hoping it'll find some footing. I don't think this is a strong first chapter, but we'll see what happens.
All right.
You mentioned Red Hood. What'd you think of Red Hood?
All right.
What would you say, BG?
Well, you said? You mentioned Red Hood. What did you think about the second chapter of Red Hood?
It was okay. Like, I think.
I mean, it's a follow-up. I don't expect follow-ups to be as good as
it's just like, all right, cool. We're seeing another like form of resourcefulness and like.
I don't like how they retreaded the werewolf stuff though.
I get why they do. I get why they did that. It's the same
detail about it.
Yeah, it's not even more detail. It's about the fact that you have to remember this is a weekly magazine, and this is a brand new series. There was a possibility that somebody hasn't read the first chapter. So it's just a way to get people to have an idea of what's going on. So then they either go back and buy the last issue, or they'll just continue to stick by it and read this series and get their acclimated to it. They're not gonna keep doing it though. It's only gonna be for the second chapter. I'm pretty sure.
That kind of shows that they playing it safe though.
Well, it's not about playing it safe. It's about the fact that they're part of their audience is 13-year-old.
And at the end of the day, they are a magazine, and like if you pick up an issue of Jump, maybe like you haven't been in the area, maybe Jump's been out, whatever, you haven't been able to get a hold of the issue. Maybe you just weren't paying attention to that series and you just happen to read a chapter that week. And you're just like, I do like it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to just like keep reading.
It's a smart, it's from a business tactic. It makes a lot of sense. I understand it.
See, that nigga said, "Hey, I'm out." He's like, "Hey, I'm being tactical. I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say."
But yeah, while we have that, now I get to read some gas from fucking Marshall today.
Yeah, I did
actual, hold on, guys.
But I'm about to go.
I'm still asleep. You
don't like Marshall? What's wrong with you?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I'm asleep.
Man, matter of fact, hold on, because BG, you was the one talking about Marshall might be suffering from some stuff. You was worried about it, and then you never came back on it after we started addressing those issues.
Yes, because clearly I don't think that no more.
Yeah, but you never came back and ran Marshall's credit. I told you, like, let's wait and see. BG was talking that, you know how BG began. When BG be like, ass, trash, or gas.
I didn't say this shit was ass. I love Marshall. I just said I was getting concerned because I was like, this shit it's running into that thing where the nigga just one-shot everybody.
Yeah, but then we started. I told you, hey, let's just see, because Mash was just fighting some basic ass niggas. I like, wait until we get to the upper echelon and see how that go.
I mean,
then, BG never came back to stream after that.
I mean, Mash still hasn't had any real challenges, but I mean, I don't really care though because I'm seeing some real challenges from elsewhere, kind of like One Punch Man type shit.
Guys, I'm rereading. I'm actually first time reading this new RoboCo chapter. This is actual human dialogue. Okay.
Don't you know what? I'm about to go anyway.
Look, huh?
I'll catch up. Shut up. I'll catch you later.
All right, see you later.
Huh?
Seriously, I hadn't heard. I guess maids are supposed to stay home and pick up their scabs, huh? This is literally workplace bullying. Do you think it's just ribbing? I bet you do. And I could go for some ribs. And this is one of many sentences in an actual book.
Bro, this is
this is depressing how bad.
I think I said human sentences.
Oh, you're talking about mid. Remember, I was talking about gas. Sorry.
Talking about mid.
Oh, I'm reading some straight trash.
Yeah, no, I haven't read RoboCo, and it didn't look funny when I saw it.
Speaking of gas, I didn't read Dr. Stone this week yet.
I'll read Dr. Stone when it's over. Because I read like 30 chapters, like you wanted me to.
Yeah, we had that bet. That shit wasn't good.
No, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. You know why I enjoyed it?
Why?
Because I binged it, nigga. I can't be reading. I can't read.
Yeah, did we lose the host? We lost the host.
Pretty much.
I don't think he's not here. Is the stream still going on?
And here's more dialogue. But did you ever?
It is going on. What the
fuck? I never did.
How do
anyway, just so you know, I definitely didn't want to go to your party. But don't get me wrong. If you beg me to come, I'll definitely come.
This is terrible.
It really is.
I wanted to wait till he came back to say something, but it was like a minute. I was like, this nigga's not here.
It's been over 10 minutes.
No, it's been 10 minutes.
Well, since he's not here, and I don't know if he's gonna come back. Thank you all for coming. This has been a nice little stream.
Nigga trying to end it.
Yeah, nigga, this is not my stream. It's not my stream. I don't want to host this if I don't know what. So yeah, like.
Wait. Before we like end it, let me text the Bishop chat first. See where he's at.
Yeah, we might have to end this, but we'll see. Let's see.
Yeah, technical difficulties, but we're just gonna keep talking like normal for now.
Yeah, because I'm like, what the hell?
Legit, like, there were probably many series 10 times better than RoboCo, and it got canceled.
Did they?
Phantom Seer.
Well, yeah, but Phantom Seer didn't sell, so I get it.
They coming out with a special. They coming out with a
No,
special chapter.
literally
Jump Plus.
everyone hates it. They only read it because of they're surprised at what's going to be referenced in the next chapter. It's hate reading.
But to be fair, though, you have to keep something in mind. We don't matter. But we do matter, but we don't matter that much.
Yeah, niggas don't care about us.
Like Black Clover, for example. Black Clover is only thriving because of the anime. The manga does not. The manga, no. I like it, but
The manga does terrible.
Well,
But
it doesn't do
not
terrible.
terrible. Yeah, but
It just
like,
does far below expectations. In fact, it's funny because you know why it's like super high on the list of like series like sales, not like manga sales, like overall IP sales. It's not even. It has nothing to do with the fucking anime or the. It's because of some music shit it had to do with.
Aniki said his internet just had an issue. He's gonna work on it. All right.
Oh, okay.
He put it like in the chat.
Okay, false alarm. We're not ending.
I was about to say, like, damn, nigga, he about to throw in the towel like that. I'm gonna try to get it back first.
I didn't know it'd been 10 minutes. That's why I was like, what the hell?
I didn't realize how long it was though. And Ponzo's not here either. But
Fuck it. I remember when he ended the stream on accident. Like, I think it was like my first or second time on the stream. And he came back and he was like, I accidentally ended the stream. And we had to boot it back up. I was like, damn. Why did you make me do this?
I can always start again.
He dead ass did though.
He really did.
Motherfucker really started again.
Bro, I swear, no one had some of the highest Black Air Force One energy in season 1.
Between Omni-Man and fucking Battle Beast. I don't know who
What
had
about
more, who had the most Black Air Force One energy.
Oh, it was
I'm just
Battle
mad.
Beast.
I'm
Yeah,
really
absolutely
mad right.
Battle Beast.
I'm just really mad right now that Ged won the Dr. Stone popularity poll.
Who
Like,
did you
I'm
want to
really
win?
Senku.
You wanted Senku? I mean, I like Senku, but Gohaku's my favorite character. So, you know. Well, actually, no, Tsukasa is my favorite character, actually. And then it's Gohaku. And then it's Chrome.
My favorite character is fucking Hyoga, but I know he's never gonna win the popularity poll, so I gotta go for the second best, which is Senku.
Like I said, my top 5 goes Tsukasa, Kohaku, Chrome, Senku, and then was it? I think it is Gen. I think it is Gen. Yeah.
You don't like Zeno and Stanley so far from what you've read? Because I know you ain't caught up, but
I do. I'm more. I mean, if I had to pick anybody outside of those, it'd be Ryusui.
Ryusui, my god, too.
I'm about to say, yeah, no, Ryusui's hilarious.
Altogether, Mark has to start winning fights. This man
He
is
will.
this is like 1 and 7 in terms of
what was that one nigga in the sewers? He took that nigga's chin off after he got
back up. Like when his monstrosities were beating on him, he like took that nigga's jaw.
Listen,
Oh,
Omni-Man was a diva into those cyborgs, okay? He bent one over his head and it went.
Those cyborgs were actually giving him trouble though in the
those
show.
cyborgs
Before
are different.
niggas correct me about the comics, like, oh nah, he falls down in the comics.
What do you mean? What do you mean the comics? They don't, nigga. That doesn't happen in the comics.
See, I knew it. I knew it.
So I'm not gonna correct you. I wasn't gonna correct you. I was just gonna say like I wasn't gonna say anything. That doesn't happen in the comics.
Wait, those they don't come help Mark in the comics?
Nigga, in the comics, Mark and Omni-Man just fight. Fucking Cecil has no involvement.
So like, that laser beam that was $8 billion, I think, something like that. That don't happen.
Nope, all the stalling shit does not happen in the comics.
So
that shit was good. That shit was good.
So what you telling me
some good filler
got folded?
Yeah, Mark found out and Like pretty much what happens is Omni-Man is flying, he's in the air, he's doing something, and then Immortal comes out of nowhere and starts trying to beat his ass.
Omni-Man!
So
that nigga was fucking yelling at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, so they were confused.
I'll kill you!
And then when they're doing that, when he's trying to beat their ass, what was it called again? Because what happened was they you know how like what was his name again? Robot gave them Rudy gave them the fucking like helmet to control niggas, but it doesn't actually work. Yeah, in the comics that's not what happens. In the comics, the Mauler twins try to make it themselves, and it doesn't, and it can't control this nigga. So then he tries to go and beat up fucking what's that nigga's name? And then Mark sees it on the TV. He flies out. He's like, "What the fuck's going on, Dad?" And he's like, "I have to help him. I have to help him. Immortal's gone crazy." And then he sees his dad kill Immortal. He's like, or kill, quote unquote. And he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" No, he didn't chop his head off. He cut his body.
Wow, so all that bullshit with Cecil in the show wasn't in the comics? Like all of that him teleport, like he pulled up on Omni-Man in the show and like was teleporting around him like to stall him.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Happened. That was all good though. That was good content.
That shit was great, but no, it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist.
So Omni-Man is just a whole different beast in the comics from what I'm hearing so far.
Well, I mean,
Battle Beast could have still packed him up though.
I ain't gonna. He would have, and I'm not gonna hold you. He kind of did fuck up Mark way worse in the show than he did in the comic.
Oh, he didn't really. Well, they probably just wanted to get the message across more that he could have killed Mark if he wanted to.
Well, no, I mean, like he did him beating the absolute fuck out of him on that mountain. That happens in the comics too. But the part where he goes in the subway and holds his son's face to the fucking train, that doesn't happen.
So it was gas too.
It was. That's why.
Wait. So if you had to compare season 1 to the events in the comics, like you prefer the show or the comics?
For the most part, I prefer the show, but there are some instances like the fucking alien shit. It's mostly from animation perspective. That shit was dick. that was so bad.
Pack a lunch my ass.
When they went to Mars, there was some click and drag animation in that bitch. I hate click and drag animation.
Click and drag.
No, if you want to know what click and drag animation is, watch the new Digimon show.
Why would I do that to myself?
Yeah, remember, like the original Digimon show was pretty good though.
No, animation wise, that was pretty dick too. It just wasn't as bad as the new one.
I remember like the story being decent.
The story was fun. I like the story. I love the story of Digimon. The story in this one, apparently, I fell off, but apparently this one, not good.
Dang, so they was always slacking.
Yeah, like in this case, which is funny because they made the movie the same year as they made the show, and the movie was gas. The movie was so good. The show is disappointing. Incredibly, actually. But no, fuck that.
Man. Yo, I heard that like they cut over some shit. Like, you know how he fought the dude in the sewer? Like, I heard there was another person like that. They cut it out. Like that Mark, they cut out a lot of Mark fighting random villains in the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. That is a thing. Mark had his like, you know how like Spider-Man and like some of the shows and stuff has like some early villains that he fights.
Yeah.
Like Big Wheel.
Yeah, like a bunch of Mark's early rogue gallery. That doesn't happen.
Because I remember at the end, Omni-Man was like, "Oh, if it wasn't for you and me, this planet would be in flames." And I was confused by that because Mark really hadn't done much. But then in the comics, it was like he actually like fought villains on the regular as Invincible.
Mm-hmm.
And then this wasn't in the show.
Yeah, I know why though.
In the show, it's more like implied, like like you fight villains all the time. Like,
yeah.
And then he was texting Amber that one time. That's so good too.
You don't really get a good sense of scale in terms of like how long something is in the show. Just like in terms of time.
You know how much time it has after Marcus gets his ass beat? He's in a coma.
He clapped him in a coma.
Yeah, he was out for like 3 weeks against Battle Beast, and like 2 months after his dad beat
Somebody,
his ass.
somebody said earlier that he was in a coma after Omni-Man for 3 days. They said it wasn't even that long.
2 months. Hold
2
on.
months?
I read
Oh,
that. I'm not like
I'm
somebody.
thinking about something else. That's what it is. I'm thinking about something else. Which is why the Battle Beast one kind of doesn't make that much sense.
In my opinion, he got beaten up way worse in the Battle Beast fight.
No, he didn't.
Hell no.
Yeah, I went to
I think that. I think. Maybe I haven't watched it in a while, but I feel like niggas exaggerate how bad he got beat up against Battle
No,
Beast.
there was one part about him. He had a hole in his stomach. But other than that, he wasn't really that fucked up by Battle Beast. Fucking if
The Omni-Man shit was way worse to
I
me.
said something like the Omni-Man shit, if he would have got punched one more time, he would have died.
That's why he couldn't do the last punch.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, I can't say
Mark
it was
took a
worse.
like nobody else on earth could take a beating like that. Come Omni-Man, holding back. Like I feel like people clown Mark, but he's dead as the strongest character like on earth. I think like everybody else aside.
You said strong. Let me think about that.
Like on earth, like beside like Viltrumites
Maybe in
aside,
terms
like
of
battle.
maybe the most durable. I don't know. Because yeah, he's definitely the most durable. You can say that, but he's not the strongest.
I'm surprised how much how much they tried to like make Omni-Man more vulnerable. Like they had like that drugged up space monster. Oh my god, that dude was not losing to
Yeah,
Omni.
now that he told me that shit wasn't in the comics, that shit makes sense now.
Yeah,
Because
because he was juiced up and shit. But it was confusing.
that shit was actually giving Omni-Man trouble.
That was confusing to me because I was like, damn, this nigga almost murked Omni-Man.
I think that was because they wanted to like give like this impression to the audience that like, we could have won here, but
Well, there's a
character.
problem I have with that though. Because the issue is they were scared of Omni-Man. They were scared of him, and that's why they need Mark to work with them, because they need somebody to protect them against Omni-Man. But why do you need somebody to protect you against Omni-Man if you have a thing to kill Omni-Man if need be?
I mean, they did say that it was kind of like unpredictable in terms of how it would perform.
Yes, but I'm saying the problem I have is I'm not referring just to that one thing. I'm saying if you couldn't make it that, which wasn't able to kill Omni-Man, but you were able to make it have the potential to kill Omni-Man, you could do that with anything. So why is that necessary?
I mean,
Like, to me, that's like if you don't think about it type thing, it's cool. But if you do think about it, it's like, this doesn't make that much sense.
He was so
My
adamant
question
on
is,
Mark.
wait. My question is, if they wanted a guarantee win, call up my boy Battle Beast.
They can't call up their boy Battle Beast. For one, they don't know who that nigga is. For two, nigga, there's a good possibility he'll try to beat your ass.
I mean, if we promise him, hey, when Machine Gun Head hired him, he was like, hey, we're gonna get you like a good fight, and he's like, all right. And then
the problem is he wouldn't be a good fight.
I mean, he could promise him, like,
nigga, that's how you get yourself killed.
Look, one person dying, I think is more preferable than like a whole continent getting stomped out.
The point being is, yeah, Omni-Man is not going to be a threat, and there's a reason I say that, but you'll see.
I bet they're a stronger Viltrumite though.
Yeah, kind of. That's all I can really say, kind of.
Nah, if we don't hear from Aniki by 250, I think we gotta can it. It's been a minute.
I mean, I'm about to head out anyway, so it'll be up to you to end the stream.
Wait,
nah, niggas not gonna leave it up to me.
Yeah, bro.
First of all, I need to know where Ponzu is at. Because I feel like if we all leave, he'll still be in here and the stream will still be going.
No, I can end the stream. I can end the stream
Oh, all
myself
right.
manually. You can do it too.
All right,
Just
so
click.
let's just wrap up. I think.
Well,
this.
okay. Since that's the case, everybody,
Yeah,
what are your final, let's just do that final thoughts. What do you Squid? What do you think about Invincible as a whole?
In conclusion, season 1 of Invincible creates a solid foundation for a very interesting universe with relatable and
I
characters.
come back. I guess I come back and handle it since I'm now
so you're gonna do it.
Now I guess I have to come back and handle it since Aniki gone. Like you said, he'll come back by 2:50. I'm just gonna have to wrap this up.
All right, so okay, back to like my conclusions. Battle, a lot of the villains I think were very entertaining. I have a lot of high hopes for Battle Beast and Omni-Man in particular. I loved Debbie's character.
Golden.
Yes, you know, she did not let her son grow arrogant. I think it's very important to note. She did good there. Good job in terms of mentor role, in terms of being a support figure. Yeah, this is just a really good introduction to a very fascinating, varied world. Also, I love the inclusion of more modern music. I think the lighting could use some work in some scenes, but you know, maybe get a more like expressive color palette. You know, mess with some framing of the scenes, try to make it a little more interesting like that. But other than that, yeah, it's a solid introduction to a very interesting world and characters.
All right, East.
I'm wrapping up. I ain't got nothing to say.
As I was saying, what are you we're wrapping up right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it out. Just say it.
Okay, then you tarnish.
I don't have no words. I'm just gonna keep it brief.
I really like Invincible. I like the way it like flips certain superhero tropes while also still being, you know, a regular superhero type universe. Mark is my favorite character. I feel like he doesn't get appreciated enough. Like, yeah, he gets his ass beat a lot, but what's really invincible about him is not his body, but his mind. How he don't give up. And how at the end, when he told Omni-Man, he was like, "I still have you after 500 years," and made Omni-Man leave because he knew he couldn't kill Mark. Mark knew that Omni-Man wasn't gonna kill him. And I like that whole. I love that whole conflict. Like the way Mark did not give up, and then the way Omni-Man just kept going was just crazy. And you know, by the time season 2 comes back around, I'll probably be a comic reader by then because I'm really interested in it, and I don't like waiting. So we'll see what happens then. But yeah, that's it. I'd probably give it the first season. If I had to give a rating, I'd probably give it a solid 9 out of 10.
Dope. Yes. Well, since he said he's going to wrap it up, I think that was a solid first entry. I think that the world is interesting. I think characters are interesting, and you talk about Mark being underrated. I think Eve was the one who's been very underrated. Nobody's talking about Eve, unfortunately.
Well, Mark's not really underrated. He just gets slandered all the damn time.
He does. Rightfully so. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, I've already read the comics, so I'm just curious to see what this is going to go. How the show is going to continue to adapt it. But as for our first season, I think it was fantastic.
Yeah, I love all the changes. I love all the changes that you brought up. They all fit to me.
I still don't like Amber though.
Oh God.
Okay, y'all got that.
Yeah, and I don't think Ponzo's here, but
I think everybody.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I'll wrap this up because Anki's no longer here right now, doing whatever he's occupied with. 9-10 first season. My internet fucked up.
No, his.
Yeah, not his internet. I don't know if you say his internet fucked up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, wrapping up. Appreciate you guys for coming. First season, 9 out of 10. Enjoyed all the characters. You already know this. Kirk and go. Thank you guys for coming once again. Thank you for all the bishops, and thank you guys for all the love and support. Church of MHA will be out.
Yeah.
Peace. And chapter 152, when Venom comes,